Welcome into Cutlery Corner Network. I'm Todd Boone. Thank you so much for joining us. Got my buddy here, James A.
Yeah, we're glad to have Todd back. He took a little vacation.
Well, it wasn't that long. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Hey, a day's too long.
Yeah. Got down there, didn't even have to go eat at a seafood restaurant. My son caught the fish we ate.
Oh, did he? Well, good.
It was good. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's great.
Had a good time. We're going to have a good time today, too, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
We're going to have Mr. Michael Prater here this week. Well, the 20th, that's the date. He's going to be joining us. Look forward to that. It's been a while, since we've seen him. So Frost, we picked out a few of the Prater items that we'll go ahead and make available. I wanted to get ahead of him. I didn't want him and you to sell all that stuff.
It's amazing how his product sells, Todd.
Yeah, it is.
But, of course,
Jim?
he's a craftsman and a half, so I'm proud that we're handling his product.
He's a good one, and we're going to have a good weekend, so look forward to that. Frost, we're going to spin this wheel. There's 16 items on it. If you purchased anything throughout the day, the 24-hour period, you have a chance to have your name drawn, and we'll announce it, either myself or Jim. Now, he's also going to have some people that, some letters, somebody sent him a knife. But we'll let you know the winners, in particular for the wheel. And we'll spin it before the hour comes to a close. And if you heard your name, you're going to end up winning something free, Jim Frost.
Absolutely.
Miss Kathy, she's been with you a long time. You brought her back. She's better now. She's helping you out in the hen and rooster cage. And lo and behold, folks, she found a hen and rooster painted pony fixed blade.
She sure did.
Yeah, I'll be flashing it. And I got that one Arno Bernard and warthog tusk that we're going to flash. And we got a new item, a mystery. We got a mystery knife, but I'll be giving you the item number for it throughout the show. We're going to, I think, do them like once a month on this mystery knife.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, $8 price tag on
folks,
that.
at $8, that's usually well below what we sell them for.
Yes,
don't miss
you're
out
gonna
on
like
the
it.
mystery.
This is going to be something that I think that we're going to try to do regular. But Jim's going to have some letters. I take it. I don't know what all you have. I do see this knife that we'll be. He's going to be talking about. We got to get some winners, Jim Frost. So speaking of. Coming up very, very quickly, the month is already all over halfway gone. Mm-hmm. So we're going to be October. November the 8th, we're going to pick a name for those of you that are registered at cutlerycorner.net, and that is a presentation display K-bar. Now, you can use it. I just call it a display knife because it has a gold-plated over the brass on the hilt and the pommel stack leather. I mean, it's world-renowned. I mean, basically, it's the true definition of a survival knife. Legendary K-bar. All you have to do is register at cutlerycorner.net. And November the 8th, you'll want to watch that show.
That's for sale also, Todd.
We do have some of the gold presentation.
Oh, we don't have the gold one. We got the regular one.
Well, we'll probably be getting into maybe a K-bar or two this weekend. Jim Frost, I know for a fact you sold a bunch of these this weekend, or somebody did, didn't they?
Yeah.
Last live show on the Woo, buffalo horn, mother of pearl, Coy River, and herringbone bolsters for, well, I understand, $12.80.
$12.80, that's a heck of a deal, Todd.
It's going to be going back up to $18.50, however. Look at that knife, Jim Frost. Rockwell tested a Coy River on the Little Texas toothpick. Oh, and by the way, Jim, about 30 minutes from now, we're also going to do some of this. This Santa Fe hen and rooster mammoth knives have taken off.
Yeah, and folks, you don't need to miss out on that. We're very limited on what we're able to do on that mammoth set, so it'll be coming up shortly. Be sure and go ahead and get one of these. You won't ever regret it.
For $12.80, buy more than one. That's with order only. So if you're purchasing Jim's pick like we have here, and this is a brand new one.
Uh-huh.
All right, first time it's ever been shown at $13.88. You can add a Woo or two or three of them. But the $12.80 price on the Woo is going to be going away. Isn't that a good-looking muskrat? What is it, 4116?
4116 German stainless steel on those blades.
And look at that beautiful
nickel silver
antique second cut. Well, Frost, they're less than $7 a piece.
That's a beautiful fixed blade knife with that bone.
A chip
handle.
away. Well, $54 worth of merchandise.
It's about an 8.5-inch knife, Todd.
Frost, $54 of retail merch. That's how we've done it for 30 years, isn't it?
Well, it sure
For
has.
$13.88, you're receiving the pair of the chip away with a $10 leather sheath, minimum $10 on the sheath. So take advantage of Jim's pick. He's done it once again. As always, normally would have sold individually at $21.50. That was 103178. We're gonna get Tara on television, aren't we? She's been wanting to real bad.
She's wore out. She's been talking all day, and her jaw hurts. And...
She's been spending a bunch of money on knives, hasn't she? 103-149, our add to order. We'll get her on one day, folks, I promise you. Chip away once again. All right, so we had the Jim's pick and the Muskrat for $13.88. And now we just have what I like to always call a barrel bolster, because I look at that, it reminds me of the open L's. The way they did the bolster there. Those twist, that twist lock.
I like that double stitch leather sheath too.
Well, Frost, there's another $10 bill for $12.30, folks. All right, so you're saving $3.30, which is already a wholesale price. $35 retail. It's hunting season is upon us. Our archery season is going to be open up in less than 10 days, folks, across the nation. Dove season, all types of hunting. Wood duck season's opened up. A lot of our dealers are stocking up on fixed blade knives. That never stops, though. But
No.
it gets real busy on fixed blades at this time of year, and it goes straight into the holidays. And speaking of, these are back finally. We have Frost. You have a hard time keeping that triple G10 in the white and black.
Yeah, they sell really well, and they're beautiful knives, but it's got about a 4mm thick blade on it. And
Yeah,
look the way they've rounded the spine.
Well, it's not going to wear that palm out.
Yeah.
Look at the thickness of the G10. That's about as much G10s that we've ever seen on a
Oh, yeah,
on
it's a
knife.
beautiful knife.
Convex ground, just a classic drop point. One thing that you're going to notice as soon as you open it up, if you're buying or giving it as a gift, is the weight. The weight that it has, because there is so much steel. For a, 9 inches in the overall length, it's heavy, but it almost has a balance to it. And then Frost, they have that black leather sheath going with it also at only $46.83. And I'd say the new retail on that one will probably be over $100. Well, it was $97.
Mm-hmm.
Probably get over $100 on that. Here's the Duke.
We got John Wayne coming up.
You know, a lot of people are asking if we'd ought to work something out with Clint Eastwood one day.
I know. He'd be a great one, wouldn't he?
Oh, my gosh, goodness gracious.
He would be great. But John Wayne, they're licensed. He's licensed with W.R. Case and Sons, and they do a great job on that. This is a beautiful knife.
And it's actually bone. And it looks like, I guess it looks like a barn wood, or maybe the wood that would be used on a dugout canoe, because it's on a canoe pattern. And then look at this box it displays in. Jim, the old Duke. So it's all officially licensed, one of the newest in the series. You slide these, it's all made out of wood. So it's locked, and you unlock it and it pops up. See?
That box itself, I guarantee you, cost a pretty piece.
Yeah, $136.73, brand new. So if you have a John Wayne, a Duke fan, well, now is the time to buy.
We only have 20 of those, Todd.
And you know how hard those are to get.
Yeah, I doubt if we'll get any more. 20.
They're already, the Christmas season's taking off.
You know what?
The
This
holidays.
next knife, of course, I normally sign sheaths on this product, and isn't that a signed sheath? I believe it is.
I think it is.
Yeah, and folks, I keep wondering why we're selling so many of these.
We'll
now
work on that.
I just figured out it's $64.50. That price tag. That's about what it costs to get it in the country now, if we could even get them. But that's a beautiful fixed blade knife. It's got that hole in the blade for a great hand grip. It's about 3.5 millimeters of steel, hen and rooster quality, top grade leather sheath. Got that great stitching on it, and got a gut hook. Really, really nice knife. And folks, this is limited. I have none on order right now.
Well, you're not none at all in
Well,
stag.
the factory
Yeah.
that was making these, they don't have the stag right now. So.
Well, this is the only one we have now. Miss Kathy did find two skinners that I'll have on the show. They'll see it Friday afternoon or Sunday if they watch, but they'll go.
Jerry Hodges from North Carolina. Jerry, you're going to be a winner on our wheel. We don't know what it is yet, but it's coming up.
Win something. This is going to be the Esquire done in a beautiful abalone. So this is going to be, we're getting started on some of the product that Michael is going to be bringing. For us, there'll only be 6 of these. That is the Buck 500 pattern. That's genuine abalone. You have silver vein matrix in the black, silver vein black matrix, wild horse jasper. $360, and these are coming in the tubes, right?
Yes, it is.
And so this is a painted, custom painted pony. We're going to be showing you both throughout this next several shows throughout the weekend on Michael Prater Customs and Painted Ponies. Look at that beautiful abalone.
Folks, you wouldn't believe how much handwork has gone into the manufacture of this knife. But those folks do a great job, and we're proud to say we're #1 with them, and that's how we get the prices we can to sell to you.
Look at that
at a
beautiful
very,
knife.
very good price.
You know,
$360, and they're not going anywhere but up.
Look at that beautiful knife.
And that's a buck, isn't it?
That's a Buck 500. That's
Yeah.
that heavy all nickel silver. Look at the work just in the bolsters, Jim.
Yeah.
Beautiful stuff. 102697. Oh, a little California gold. That's the gold-plated. You have to get me school me on this one.
That's actually that's a Michael Prater product on a hen and rooster 3-blade frame, approximately 4 inches.
Yeah.
Folks, that's got actual 24-karat gold fleck embedded in the handle on both sides. It's pure 24-karat gold.
Wow.
And not only that, you have a year 2000 mint condition silver dollar that is 24-karat gold plated that goes along with it. Now, you can find those on the internet for around $80 to $90 for the gold plated 2000 coins. You're going to be able to buy this for $135 for the knife and the coin itself. It's a mint condition, 2000, year 2000, gold plated, walking liberty.
Well, that's almost
$7.
20 years old just in the coin.
Yeah, I have had those for 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this is brand new.
I ran across them. I didn't know I had them, but I've got about 130 of these. They're gold-plated, walking liberty, silver dollars.
So that's going to be
2000.
That's going to be the limit. It's going to be this coin. Jim Frost, that's nice.
Yeah, it is.
$135, about 130 coins. That's all that are available. 103174. So it was the first time it's been shown.
Yes.
I thought Sheila would have got you to sneak that one out or something while I
I'm
was
surprised she didn't grab it.
I am too. That was nice. With the certificate of authenticity, by the way, on the Gold Rush. 52319. This item will come in a couple of times a year. If we're lucky, 3 times a year. And Frost will sell every single one of them.
Yeah, look at the edge on top of that blade, folks. Isn't that beautiful?
On both sides.
That's a real deep electro etch that they put on that blade, and it's just absolutely gorgeous.
It looks like a firearm etch. I've seen particular real nice firearms, collectible firearms. Look at the beautiful.
That's
This
again
is just
about 3.5 millimeters thick, and good gosh, that's a beautiful knife. We sell out of it every time we get it in.
You know, I never can.
Top grade leather sheath.
Why I do that? I'm just going to hold it. Every single time. There's something about that knife, though, Frost.
It's got G10, and look at the lanyard on that, the unique lanyard that
you
they
probably
have.
don't want to untie it. I can never
Carbon
get it
fiber.
back. And it's only, a lot of it,
G10.
Frost, is just $36.
440 stainless. Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful knife. I'm
52319.
surprised it's still there.
All right, Jim, there we go.
I love that knife, Todd. We don't show enough of our hen and
customers
rooster.
love it.
We don't show enough of our hen and rooster fixed blades.
We're going to.
I want to say hello to Virginia and Harold Bridges from North Carolina. talked to them the other day. Just a great couple. Been married 60 years, and I swear they sound like a couple of teenagers. I mean, just great people. I enjoyed my conversation with them, and they were winners of a program that we had with Kevin Pipes, and they were the winner. We're preparing the gift for them now, and I tell you what Harold did. He went up and he made me this knife. You believe that? And he did a great job on it. It's beautiful. Got this wood out of a tree from behind his house. Look at that. Isn't that great?
Yes, it is.
Look how thick that is. Harold, I'm telling you what, you did great, buddy.
Well, you put a handle on that thing.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. And it comes with a real nice sheath. But hey, congratulations to both of you. Again, I thoroughly enjoyed our time on the phone together, and just wish everybody was as happy as you two seem to be. I'm really, really glad we got to talk. Roger Wolf from Crestone, Colorado. Greg Roberts from Cameron, Missouri. Nelson Wyatt from Crescent, Pennsylvania. Jeffrey Woolen from Stokesdale, North Carolina. Robert Dietz from Bradley, California. This is from Roger Wolf. Doing a great job, loves everything he was guiding. The artwork is gorgeous. Now, this is from Nelson Wyatt from Crescent, Pennsylvania. When I first started watching your show, I didn't know the difference between a trapper or a peanut. I've learned so much of watching you, Todd, Sheila, Travis, and Buzz, and Bob. I watched until I knew most items by brand name and patterns. The more I learned, the more hungry I came for knowledge of pocket knives and fixed blades. I still have a lot to learn. I find it educating, interesting. I've been a customer of yours for now and I don't have a large collection. I plan on opening a shop one day when I retired. You know, a lot of people do that. They open up their own shops. I know a fellow in Missouri that he was inside his head. He was depressed. He was an older gentleman. He started watching our show. And the reason I know this is his daughter and son wrote me a letter, and he's from Oklahoma. He was inside the house, the blinds closed, wouldn't even get out, wouldn't do anything. Started watching our show, bought him a big set of knives, took a table, set it up at the end of his driveway, went into business for himself. How great is that? That's the American way. I mean, American dream.
I wish we had. There's so many stories like that out there that we don't know. You know?
Yeah, there's tons of stories like that. He's planning on opening and selling our products, and I think that's great.
Yeah, we had lots.
You know what? I appreciate the time you took. He loves our knives. They're very impressive, and he can resharpen with very little effort. This guy, I'm telling you what, this is wonderful. That Nelson, that you took this much time to write this letter.
And anybody and everybody is encouraged to write these letters.
Thank you, Jim, Bob, Sheila, Buzz, and Todd. I'm a customer for life. Even if I don't buy for a while, it means I'm saving up. Love your show. Crew, customers, you are like family to me. You all are. I wish you all to prosper and be happy.
Well, that's very nice.
May God be with you all always. Nelson White.
He's in Pennsylvania?
You know what? I've preached for a long time. And we're just a great big family across this nation. Mm-hmm. You know, we're all interested in knives. We've been doing this for 30 plus years on TV. I've been doing it for over 40 years, just out of my lunch buckets where I started. And I've loved every second of it. People say, Jim, why do you still work? You don't have to work. I love what I do.
It's
I
not
love
really
it.
work,
Every
is it?
day I come to work, I love my work. I love it. I love communicating with you people, you folks out there that keep us on air, because without you, we don't exist. We're nothing without you. You're all part of the family. It's a great big group we've got of enthusiasts that love knives and what they do. The first tool known to man.
Yes, it was.
And all I can say is, as long as I can still breathe, I'll be here working out these deals for you and coming on air when I can. But God bless you, and thank each and every one of you. Thank you for inviting us into your homes.
We appreciate
Harold, Virginia, I love you.
We appreciate all of you. And don't be confused, folks. He may call it work. It's not work to him. It's just everyday life, and that's the way it should be. You know, that's the way it ought to be. There are only like 5 Barlow sets that are left. I can't believe that we even have 5. They break down to $57.79, 102A42. Case XX brought back the Barlow, thank goodness. I'm glad. You know what? It's one of the most well-received patterns in all brands that we've had in 2019. There was $74 in the 6.5 bone stag. There's a 2-blade yellow comp. I don't know that it's ever been offered individually. A beautiful, beautiful deep blue bone with what I call the all-American jigging. A lot of times you see that with a chevron shield. Look at this antique green bone on that double X. And a bomb shield. And then we have a beautiful, rich, deep Caribbean blue bone. So we're at $288.95. From what I'm understanding, Case's retail is might as well say $452. I'll pick one of these up real quick. So look at that beautiful antique. And that has a spear point blade, not a clip blade on that Barlow. My grandfather carried one of these knives. Well, when he put his pants on, he had his Barlow, and it was always the case, Case XX Barlow in his pocket. And I remember all the years, because we went fishing, and, well, I wish we could have gone more. He'd wear the blade down to where that would almost be just like a toothpick, folks. It'd just be all completely sharpened down. And hence why I love knives. And I love that Barlow pattern. That's a very, very nice Christmas collection. I don't know when we're going to have any more of those particular 5 patterns that we'll be able to do before the holidays. Barlows are getting hot, and they're getting a little more difficult. We're getting fewer than we would like, but you know what? We'll take all of them we can get from Case. This is going to be crazy pickings. This has just been a winter. Toothpicks eluded us for most of the 2019 year, until about 2 months ago, as well as peanuts in the latter part of 2018 because we oversold, or we just sold all of our inventory for the holidays. But look at all of these Steel Warriors, 440 high carbon stainless. By the way, 22 orders remain on this huge collection at $7.05. If you want to be one of the 22 callers, but you don't quite have the $134 to spend, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll charge you half. And we'll ship the entire set to you, but we'll only charge you half. $67 gets you a set and the freight. We'll wait 30 days, 30-day time period, and then you'll be charged the additional $67 only. Excuse me. They're only $7 and a nickel. All right, so you're paying about $3.57, something like that. Each flex payment, if you go that route. There was the Liberty Bell. We have the leopard skin, butter rum, jig bone, second cut torch bone, red, white, and blue bone with the American flag shield, Caribbean blue bone, the tiger stripe, which is awesome, which is really an ox horn. The Liberty Bell with the stars, it's got the red and blue bone stripe, red bone, autumn bone. bone stag resin, yellow comp, banana bones. There are two different banana bones with two different shields or the jigging process. We have a buffalo horn, and then we also have the bumblebee, the black and the yellow bone, and there is also the pearl oyster. That is what's going to be the limit. 22 orders, that's what we have when we started. If you're interested in them for the holidays, our dealers, this is the item for you. If you sell knives, you know how popular a toothpick pattern is for all, for everyone, male, female, it does not matter. And gift items, groomsmen's gifts, well, they're hard to beat. It's 102-934. This is sold out in the slant bolster, so this is the straight bolster. Slant bolsters are still sold out. I think I may have one set that will be on Daytime Friday. It'll be the one only. We've been doing some of these little one only segments. If it makes it, then it'll also be on a Sunday, but it's likely not to. That's a slant bolster. This is the first generation Coraline from Michael Prater Case and Frost Cutlery. So the bolsters are straight. The boxes on these particular ones are going to be the first ever black box, black Coraline box. And it took there was a lot of back and forth with Case to change the packaging. They finally did. It's not something that they do lightly. These are the 5 patterns that we have available. There are only 10 sets. It's the first time it's been aired. They're $49.60. There are only 10. Don't know when we're going to have more. All it takes is one pattern to be gone. Less than $50. You have the 54 frame large trapper. They're over $60 now. The muskrat, over $60 on most of them. The 3-blade Stopman, another $60. Then you're going to have the peanut and the toothpick. We're going to give you the paste. It's all arrived. It's in stock. The polishing cloths. They're all in stock from Case. We're going to give that to you. Each one of these patterns, an incredible $49.60. No two Coralines are going to be identical. Look, I see the pearl sparkle. It's ground pearl, just like he did with the gold in the Gold Rush hen and rooster deal. Look at that beautiful knife for just 10 callers, unless somebody's buying more than one of them. Over the rainbow. Take me across the sky. 103-166 at $248. This is another one that I haven't got to speak of about or talk about in a while. There are only going to be 7 currently. That is genuine. What's that, Chase? Okay, Chase, I think we can probably handle that, can't we? $159.99. I mean, that just works. Jigged buffalo horn, 7 orders, all we have. Looks like we got let me show the blade on this particular one, Jones. Jones, it is, oh, that's just absolutely marvelous. Look at that Kodiak brayer, folks. There we go, look at that. That's on the classic Kodiak Hunter, which used to only come in stag. Well, there's not any stag, so if there's not any stag, why not use buffalo horn? That's what we said, and that's what they did. Look at that, beautiful. I like this pattern, I always have. It displays, the sheath and the knife display separately in the gift box. Don't know when we're going to receive any more. I know that our early bird special or stacked leather USMC case inventory came in just prior to this show. I hadn't seen Jones. You got a little sunburn all over. Oh, that's right. You were at the football game there. Yeah. Your Bulldogs. They pulled it off, didn't they? Huh? Georgia Bulldogs. I knew you'd pick a game you knew they was going to win. Look at that beautiful buffalo horn, folks. Look at that. Then you got the Kodiak custom gift box. $159.99. Don't go anywhere. We've only gotten started, folks. We'll be back here in just a moment. And welcome, welcome back in. Thank you. I'm going to go see what I've got me going on with this this painted pony and this Kathy found here. Right now we're on a 130th anniversary of WR Cases. It'll be 2020. Of course, I know that says 2019, but 2020 is the 130th anniversary. Look at that beautiful red bone. It's going to have the banner shield. Oh my gosh. It's only $79.95. Or I guess, forget I said 2020. $79.95. 103167. You ought to buy this one, folks. It's $79.95. Look at that nice hard shell collector display box. It's going to display the knife with the blades open. I've probably been saying 2020 forever. Of course, I was wrong. When I'm wrong, I just tell you I'm wrong. 130th anniversary. Drew, can you do that the white thing for me? Yeah. Look, it has all the tang stamps throughout the years from the 20s. Look at all those different tang stamps. Wow. These should, I would think, go very, very fast. 2019, 130th anniversary on that. There we go. That is very, very nice and a beautiful, deep red bone. It's a 103167 hard shell case. That looks good inside. There are only 50, by the way. That's all that are available. 50 orders on 103167. This is the knife that I was speaking about moments ago. This is officially licensed through the Marines. You have to go through the Pentagon. I mean, it is nothing easy about. It's not an easy task. So you have your official seal in the back of the box. This is 1095 carbon. To me, it's like a Parkerized finish. They call it blackened. Like a Parkerized blade finish because it is not stainless. Stacked leather handle. They keep it to what I call a rough cut. There's no reason. I know the K-bars and everything, they're all polished down. They look real nice, and that's fantastic. Nothing wrong with that at all. But this sole and purpose for this knife is intended for a person to use. Again, a true definition of a survival knife. This, at this moment, is old money with the inventory that we just received. We anticipate a price increase on this knife. So grab them at $58.87, and you can buy more than one. We did real well, folks. They got us 60 at that early bird special pricing on 59689. That's more than double the amount that we would normally get of that particular pattern that you just saw. Warncliffe Whittler that's done in stag. You know, I found an Arnaud Bernard too. It's a fingernail blade, which I probably could use. Look at the stag. Only $48.75. And this really isn't like a traditional pattern in the past for hen and rooster, this particular whittler. When I first started selling knives wholesale and mail order, Jim Frost and Howard Rabin owned 50% each of hen and rooster. They didn't have a Warncliffe whittler. They had a whittler, but not a Warncliffe. This is actually a fairly new pattern, and it's cool. It's split double back spring. The main blade has a lot of strength to it, and only $48.70 some odd cents. Now, this particular Stockman is the hand-forged, what is better known as Bertram. There are no more Bertram knives. The cottage industry, where your next door neighbor built a different part of the knife than you did, the next door neighbor to him built another part, and the neighbor to him built another part. and then it kind of all made its way to the assembly station at the end of the cul-de-sac or the road, and there are no more. They do not do it anymore. It took over 2 years to get these knives. This is probably from around 2010 at the latest, and it's the largest stockman that Hen and Rooster built. 4-inch, 3 blades, old 173 DS pattern. $98 price tag. There'll not be any more. $208 would be the retail if they were still building them. So it's 102,441 at only $98 on a beautiful, beautiful Hen and Rooster. You all right there, Sean Phil? What in the world's going on? What is all that, Haley? Yeah, I got that beautiful one coming up. I'm gonna have to look at this one. The birth of Old Glory on a Steel Warrior. Look at this trapper right here. Well, Chase, we got to sell it for something, don't we? I mean, I tell you what, I'll take them all. You sell them to me at that price, I'll take every one of them. Got a little, something's happened with our Old Glory there, folks. We'll get it all straightened out. In the meantime, we're going to move right on along. Ask your representatives for the price on it. It's Steel Warrior. And when you get that price, Chase, will you just tell me? We could revisit that item later if you wanted to. Yeah, 103-189. Call the representative, and they have the price on this. In our graphics, we didn't have the price. But we know it costs something. We know it costs more than zero. I like that one. We may revisit that one if we can. We can get that straightened out. This is Healy. Excuse me, I'm getting all choked up. Look at that beautiful handle, folks. This is the most expensive custom handmade, a company that was started in Norway by 2 brothers back in the 1930s. It has a handful of craftsmen. That's all. It's a laminated steel. You have the core. They start out with a core of carbon. One of the only knives, and I have thought and racked my brain if I could remember any other company that never told you what their steel was. And they don't. They start out with a core of carbon steel, and then you have a laminated layer of stainless, and then a laminated layer of another stainless steel. They are made to use. They make them beautiful as they possibly can. I can tell you one thing. These knives, they're doing real well, folks. We're only getting a handful of them at a time. We've got 16s, what I'm showing available right now. That is absolutely effortless. That'll make little curly cues. Little curly cues, folks. That is a blade that is absolutely sharp. A beautiful knife, lifetime guarantee, a beautiful curly birch handle at $178. Try one of these out. I haven't gotten to buy one yet. It's just like the Arnaud Bernards to me, but I am going to. And it looks good, but they want you to use it. This was called the GT Skinner, handmade in Norway at only $178. Just be careful with it, especially try to break that sheath in some before you put it in there because they are so sharp. And it came with the polishing cloth as well as the, I like how they do those tubes, you know, kind of like what Prater went to. There we go, $42. Chase, I like that other price better. $42.50 on Old Glory. Look at all the work that comes with this. So we've got a medallion round. Let me get my old spectacles on here. You know, I miss a weekend of shows. And I know it's like riding a bike, but even when you hadn't ridden a bike in a few days or a while, it takes, you know, I got to get going. I got to get back in the groove, and I'm working on it right now, so just bear with me. I'll probably make a handful of more mistakes before the show's over with. Don't hold it against me, folks. History of Old Glory. Betsy Ross flag, that's nice. And look at that beautiful Steel Warrior lasered bone trapper. Dual color print on both of the blades, not just one. That's the inside of the lid. You have Birth of Old Glory and the American flag and the wind, just like you see there on the top. of the collectible display box. They're only $90, $42.50. That's what that's going to run you. $42.50, folks. Nicely done. The Hen and Rooster painted pony that I found in Dino Bone and Jet Onyx. Hen and Rooster, and that has the customs out of the Custom Diamond series. That's going to have the ostrich skin sheath and the presentation display box. It's going to be serial number 6. Somebody's asking about it. It's CCN 54991 on the painted pony. CCN 54991. I'll just show it to you real quick while you're looking at our today's special at $48. Miss Kathy found this. While she's going through all the Hen and Rooster aisles, and it was hidden. Believe it or not, that happens. It's the only one that there is. She found it. I still can't hardly believe it. CCN 54991. Here's our today's special. Now, I know this weekend a whole bunch of these sold, and I can see why. It's only $48. Black Hills Steel. Black Hills Steel that are going to be Rockwell tested. Full-size trappers. Mississippi River bone, pink bone, gray. I like that Gunsmoke gray. Smooth bone, and a beautiful, nice blue bone. Black Hills Steel to begin with is an excellent brand. They finish their knives. They polish them up. I mean, you can't ask for any better. And then when you build a knife that's solid as a tank, I mean, it's just solid, folks. You can only put one together so well. It's only $9.60 for the 5-pack at a $48 price tag on our today's special. David Rowe out of Oregon. Congratulations. Got a little behind. Joe Whitehead III is out of Texas. Y'all are all going to win an item when we go to spinning the wheel. Whoa, Lawrence Muth of Florida. Lawrence, you'll be a winner as well at 48, before the end of the hour. All right, where are we at? Told you it takes me a while to get back going. It's a good looking today's special, isn't it, Drew? Did y'all sell a bunch of them this weekend? I knew you did a good job on it, is what I heard. Look at the Cape Buffalo Bonanza, and that's free. Price one of these, and you'll understand what especially one of this caliber and this size. These are the tough ones. That's a powder horn. Used to carry a buffalo horn to carry your gunpowder, and it's actually functional. I guess you could have put water or whatever in it as well. A leather sheath, that is going to be a Joseph Rogers and Sons buffalo horn Damascus steel buoy. They were built in Sheffield, England, and the original Joseph Rogers. Of course, it's not there now. The fact it's a tourist attraction, number 6 Norfolk Street, but they don't build knives. His Majesty Cutlers, they were world renowned, big old buoy. So that was about half of the $98. Then the powder horn's free. Then we have a Black Hill Steel little Dirk stiletto and buffalo horn. We have a Wild Turkey saddle horn. That's a buffalo horn, 4116 German steel lot blade. A 5-blade Congress and buffalo horn, smooth bone and ox horn. That's a medium-sized dog leg trapper and buffalo horn. Then we have, the buffalo horn, smooth bone, and ox horn, these are Wild Turkey brands with the pistol shield. I think I got through all of them, tried to do it as quick as I could, folks. $98. And then we give you the 8th item, the big powder horns, 102-712. At $98 only, it's all it's going to cost you. But while we have the powder horns, because we only have so many of those, all the Winchester knives are in stock. Mr. Scott from Bluegrass Cutlery in Ohio got everything to us. These knives were old. Some of them had to have their blade and joints oiled on them because they had dried up. Everything's going good. Everything's perfect. All of these doctor knives were made in the early 2000s. You'll be receiving a whole bunch of them in this deal. We're going to give you the S&D Oak Winchester display. All right, that's us to you. And Winchester to you. USA handmade Winchester pocket knives. Again, it's a handful of craftsmen that built these. They are carbon steel. There are only 3 sets left. It's 1095 carbon steel and a big-time assortment of handle materials, including stag. There are 11 of them, if I'm not badly mistaken. Yeah, 11. Mother of pearl, all from the early 2000s. Sorry, Chris. Be good to have a preview monitor. There we go. Look at that saltwater mother of pearl. No, that would have solved everything, wouldn't it? Nice little preview monitor. There we go. Look at that. Handmade. And then Mr. Scott inspects every single Winchester pocket knife that was built. Now, he inspected these almost 20 years ago. Again, like I said, they had to oil them, but they're all in now. Everything is ready to go. It's $1,400. There are 11 doctor knives. That's all of them. The boxes are all in mint condition, and then you receive the 12th item as the display. But there are only 3 complete sets available at $1,400. There's another way that you can get a complete set, but it's going to take 11 months if you want to go that route. That's a 270 cartridge shield. There was a deer stag, there was a mother of pearl, there's multiple ones with the cartridge shield. Antique tan bone, red bone. It's kind of, to me, like the old duck feather. That was the caramel swirl. A lot of these handles were used, I'm more associated with, to me, with German knife brands such as Fighting Roosters and then things like that, the old ones. There's the lever action shield, cool item. We'll do a club on this, by the way. The club's $136 in freight. You'll receive 1 a month. So there are 11. So it's 11 months, 1 per month. The last month, you'll receive your display. Or you can buy them outright for 3 orders now. We have 3 orders, and I don't know, but we may only have 3 or 4 clubs that we're going to do. I'm not exactly sure on how many we're going to do on the club. You buy it outright at $1,400. Everything's good. We're going to ship it. They're all ready to go. I saw them. They're here and they're ready to ship out for the holidays. Sorry about the delay that took place, but it was a necessary delay for us and for our customers because they needed to be oiled and they needed to work. All handmade. And yes, they are rare. That was $102,725, $1,400, or a limited amount in the club as well at $136 a month. Also, real quick, if you drop out of the club, you will not be able to come back in to the club. $68.75. This one is going to be a winner as well. We got this on the air before Michael came. He's going to be with us this coming weekend, folks. Look at that beautiful Sharps fixed blade knife. He waited a long time to get his hands on one of these. You have turquoise, you have obsidian. Let me show this handle. That is a lot of material at only $68.75. There'll be another one that you might want to get this weekend that we're going to do. He did put some of the pearl dust in these as well. Look at the thickness of that, folks. Of course, he can only do the full tang sharks, which is most of them. Some of them are rat tail. Look at all of that material. Turquoise and obsidian held together with coralline. You're seeing it first right now, right here. It's $68.75. I seriously doubt that, Chase. 102175 on the turquoise Avalanche. Pretty certain I saw around 40 of the fixed blade, the Sharps fixed blade. This is a special in Mammoth on a '07 frame mini trapper from Case. I'll get that fixed too, Chase. There are a few of these, I think. Not many at all. 101900 on the mini trapper. That's, of course, you see there's Mammoth. Mammoth may have an issue in the future. There's the international community do not want these people going and taking the turquoise, taking the Mammoth out of the melting permafrost in the rivers, especially in Siberia. But it's not just there. So this may come to an end. And I don't think if it's going to happen, I don't think it's going to be a long time before it takes place. Israel is pushing. They're in the lead on it. They're pushing to have it stopped. Look at that handle. 130, that is an incredible price. I mean, we're talking, what's the Damascus? It's a Devin Thomas Damascus on a mini trapper with regular bone handle cost. $138, but there are only a handful of those. Yvonne Robertson of Illinois. Congratulations, Yvonne. You're going to be winning a knife. Buck 500. This is the Comanche. What we had, I think we had about 6 maybe or something. I can't remember exactly how many. But they all got sold. The last of the inventory on those was about a week ago. Or I guess there were 5 because we have 5 more. He usually does 10. This is the Painted Pony magnetized magnetic stand. It's done in a thick acrylic, which is a lot of money on that stand. A Buck 500 frame. You have the blood turquoise. That is herringbone wood. And then you have the 40 count web turquoise at $368. I'm going to pick this one up real quick. So here's your acrylic display. All custom filed on the back of the blade. And that's a strong magnet too. Look at that beautiful Buck 500. I like the Comanche. 5 of them are already gone, out the door. This is the other 5 for a total of 10, if I understood it correctly. 102445, $368. Oh, look at this crown jewel. That is not Case's G10. This is Michael Prater G10. It's on Damascus, the large 54 pattern trapper and Damascus steel. Look how he did this G10. G10, when you receive G10, it's more like clear. It's almost like a ghost type of a clear material. And then people make it different way. Look at that. That's herringbone wood. That's cool right there. Never before has it been seen. And we're giving you a sneak peek at this merchandise. There'll be more, and it'll be gone. We'll be airing it all throughout the weekend. Damascus 54 frame trapper, 10 exist with the display and a certificate of authenticity at $378. By the way, since there's that Arnaud Bernard Warthog, our show sample. If you want it, call us. I didn't even know we had the sample left. That 3 is not, the 3 was what we had a while back. 103073, but that's our show sample. I'll pull it out the next segment and show it. That's Warthog Tusk on that Arnaud Bernard. That's some cool looking stuff. So we had the Comanche, had the 07 Damascus mini trapper that was done with the Mammoth, the Comanche, then this new wild looking G10. Oh goodness gracious, look at what we've done. The Winchester lock blade that you're looking at was made in 1995. It has the original packaging from thank you. Has the original packaging from 1995. USA made Bluegrass Cutlery's the only people that can make them in the United States. Tim Scott and his crew, all handmade. And now it's a painted pony. Precious few of them. $500. That's chevron wood, original packaging. LB 220 is what they called it. Chevron wood, blood turquoise, and then slanted chevron wood. No, I'm not aware of any Winchesters that have ever been done with the painted pony until we did them. It's serial number 5. 1995 dated. Wow, sorry about that. How much was that one? It was $500 on the Winchester. 1995, pristine mint condition. And then it's transformed into a painted pony. Wow. Oh, look at Blue Thunder. Look at this 54 pattern case double X. Look at the handle material on this. What box did this one come out of, Drew? That's going to have the painted pony display. Wild Horse Jasper. What box? It came out of a box. Had to. 102961. They give us a certificate of authenticity with it. Really helps when we have the certificate that comes along with them, but we don't always have that certificate. But anyway, that looks like lapis. It looks like the Blue Jean lapis. And the Wild Horse is brand new. I've never seen. I'm seeing this knife right now. I didn't even see it prior to the show. Wasn't in there. That's all right. I'm going to show the reverse side. Yeah, that's blue. What he calls Blue Jean lapis and Wild Horse Jasper. I'll get out of your way here in a second, Sean. Look at that. I know. Wow. Absolutely beautiful. That's the prototype. And then we have 10 more. He usually doesn't even sell his prototypes. All right, let's see what we've got. And I don't know that but we're not going to send the prototype out first. The prototype's going to go out last. There are only 24 of the new Sharp Finger Coralines, the new Star Spangled Banner. He's got him a new mixer, folks, for his Coraline because it's a liquid form. That's how it starts out, and you mix it. That's why no two are ever going to be the same. Look at, and this has got the pearl in it as well. See that sparkle? Wow. Oh, look at that beautiful handle. It's like Devil's Canyon or something. I forgot. I can't keep up with all of it. A lot of pearl in that. Might be black lava, Chase. Yep. If I don't get it right, I got a couple of people here that correct me, folks. Oh, wow. Now, he put a lot of pearl dust in that one, didn't he? Wow. $25 a piece. Oh, look at this one. What was this, Firestorm? Did I get that one right, Chaser? Rain? No, that's Firestorm, isn't it? Or Rainforest. Look at that, yeah. You know what? You know what kind of Coraline it is, Chase? Yep, pretty Coraline. See, you knew what I was going to say, folks. $25 a piece of Coy River Sharp Fingers, magnificent Coraline tube packaging. There are only 24 orders, 24 sets. Daryl Wisdom. Daryl, I need some of that. Out of Missouri. Congratulations, Daryl, as well as the other 5 names that we called out. You're going to win something. You got this 24-hour period in the middle of the week. You order an item, you have a chance to have your name drawn, and everyone will be receiving a Bear and Bull customized full-blown trapper in oxhorn, pearl, blue and red turquoise, and then all the foul work, all the trimmings. We don't even have them for sale, folks. We're giving them away. So that'll be, those of you that heard your name, that's going to be in your order. It's not going to cost you one single penny. Thank you so very much. And we wish everyone could win and get something free from the wheel. But, we do it once a week. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And welcome back into Cutlery Corner. I'm Todd Boone. Thank you so much for joining us. 54991 was that hen and rooster. We may have an order on that one, folks. It's not gone through yet. Call us, 54991, that hen and rooster diamond custom made in Spain. Painted pony with ostrich skin. You're looking at stacked leather right now at $68.99. Hunting season. For the stacked leather handle, that is the most purchased. The upsweep Skinner. That's with the little palm. Some of them come with the mushroom. I like this one just as well. Just look at that blade, folks. Look at all that polishing. Handle you'll probably never wear out. That's just a good blade design. Of course, that's why it's the most purchased, the most popular for us, and especially at this time of the year. This was that Arnaud Bernard and Warthog Tusk. It's out of the Wild Dog series. It's the only one we have right there. Look at that beautiful knife, folks. I'll give you that item number. I just wanted to show it. You saw the box a while ago. It was 103073 on the Arnaud Bernard. 103073 at $328 on old Arnaud. Arnauds is just good stuff. I have a new passion. I like the Haley's, but the Arnauds are just something about works of art that are as beautiful as those are. And the four brothers that make them, but that was Warthog Ivory. It's legal. And this is a good deal here. $164.87. All of you that had the back orders on the Finch Road Trapper, they've all gone out. That has been turned into a hot commodity, and now we have some for sale. 54 pattern Finch Road jigging in greenbone. You'll receive the Trapper, the large copper lock out of the vault, and the Peanut. All three of them at $164.87. Embellished on the bolster because they didn't use the shield. You don't want to mess up the Finch Road jigging. I understand it. I don't blame them. So the front bolster, nickel silver, is embellished with the double X. We will only be able to accept 7 callers, 7 orders, because after we shipped all the back orders on the 54 frame Trapper, there were 7 left, and that was all. And that is the large copper lock. $164.87. That was, you know, we aired the handle material because it was new, Finch Row, and it's sold. But then it's just like somebody turned on a light switch because you couldn't get them, and they're still hard to get. And we couldn't keep them. And then the next thing you come into work, next day everything's gone. They were all sold. This is a large fixed blade. That's we call it split stag. It's stack, split, or whatever. It's in segments. Has less tendency to crack when you do it that way. One of the reasons. Full tang, front and back, especially on large knives. Old Western style Bowie blade design, $53.50. Top grade leather sheath on that. That's a lot of knife. And stag, as difficult as it is to come by, I mean, there's really hardly been any new stag to speak of in any type of quantity-wise at all, period, that we've been able to offer. It's all been very, very limited because of the handle material. It's a difficult handle. That's a lot of knife, and you're going to know it when you feel the weight. That will be 4116 German steel and the whitetail cutlery, that big old massive Bowie. This is a really, really nice gift item also. A little executive peanut deal going on at $32.50. Those are Steel Warriors antique bone. You will be receiving the buffalo horn and the abalone. That custom Steel Warrior, front and back. That's cracked ice that you just saw. For $32, weren't those close to like half of that 3250 just in that one peanut? They all display in the wooden executive peanut, little peanut box. One will display with the blade open, both of them, the other two with the blades closed, if you can see that. Just depends on which one you want with the blade open. And then that's lasered. Little peanuts, folks. Executive collection. At only $32.50. We've sold half of those. It's 103069. This is the error print. Yes, $88.75. That's a handmade Bertram. We're going to have two of them back to back. We'll have the Tobacco Congress, the Moonshiners, sold out. And there are several of these 224s that are getting right there to being gone. All of the ones that I can recall, that Jim could recall, that were ever done, always had the dual reverse frost edge. Had nothing to do with Jim Frost. That's how it came out of Germany. This is from 2009. It's dated. All handmade, one part at a time, by a craftsman in Solingen, Germany, or crafts people in Solingen, Germany, in their basements. Next door neighbors, everybody, the neighborhood worked together and built these hen and rooster knives. 2010 is the last date that I've seen on these big 224s. This one's 2009, and that blade did not have the reverse frost edge. And it was only $88. It should have been higher, but it's $88. We went by an old special price that he gave us on that last year, year before sometime. $88.75, folks. The Tobacco Congress, it's the same exact knife. Of course, you see that it has both frost etching on both blades. It's 2010. Yeah, it's 2010. That's the final year for these big 224s. This knife we got it in 2010, so it's probably somewhere around 2007 when Jim Frost actually placed the initial order. It was a 2-year production on these. If you got real lucky and fortunate, they weren't real busy, you got them in 18 months. But it was a 2-year build on 150, not 1,000, to get 150. 2 years, folks. 24 months on average. It's 14495. The error print, no print, was the one before that at a really good deal at $88.75. James A. Jim's going to autograph the leather sheath on this hen and rooster, the Outdoorsman. Working knife, it's made to use. All right, there's nothing really super fancy about it. It's not meant to be. I like that old Howling Wolf blade design. I've bought quite a few of these over the years. When they had it in Craton, the rubberized Craton grip, I bought it as well. They just work good. They're made in Spain. I know they don't have stag because all of those stag Spains are gone except the guide series that we had earlier. I'll have two, and that's all deer skinners. They'll probably sell before they ever get to air, folks, that Miss Kathy found. But for a working knife, handmade in Spain, same company, just not in stag. But look at this price. That is old money. $28.95 for that handmade Spanish hen and rooster. Spain's world renowned for swords. Buy more than one of those while you can get it at that price, because that'll change. David Camp out of New Mexico is going to be a winner when we go to spinning the wheel. This is going to be the Esquire done in a beautiful abalone. So this is going to be, we're getting started on some of the product that Michael is going to be bringing. For us, there'll only be 6 of these. That is the Buck 500 pattern. That's genuine abalone. You have silver vein matrix in the black, silver vein black matrix, wild horse jasper. $360, and these are coming in the tubes, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so this is a painted, custom painted pony. We're going to be showing you both throughout this next several shows throughout the weekend on Michael Prater Customs And painted ponies. Look at that beautiful abalone.
Folks, you wouldn't
500.
believe how much handwork has gone into the manufacture of this knife. But those folks do a great job, and we're proud to say we're #1 with them, and that's how we get the prices we can to sell to you.
Look at that
at a
beautiful
very,
knife.
very good price.
You know,
$360, and they're not going anywhere but up.
Look at that beautiful knife. I have.
And that's a buck, isn't it?
That's $1,500. That's
Yeah.
that heavy all nickel silver. Look at the work just in the bolsters, Jim.
Yeah.
Beautiful stuff. 102697. Oh, a little California gold. That's the gold-plated. You have to get me school me on this one.
That's actually that's a Michael Prayer product on a hen and rooster 3-blade frame, approximately 4 inches.
Yeah.
Folks, that's got actual 24-karat gold fleck embedded in the handle on both sides. And it's pure 24-karat gold.
Wow.
And not only that, you have a year 2000 mint condition silver dollar that is 24-karat gold plated that
All
goes
right.
along with it. Now, you can find those on the internet for around $80 to $90 for the gold plated 2000 coins. You're going to be able to buy this for $135 for the knife and the coin itself. It's
So-
a mint condition,
There you go.
2000, year 2000, gold plated, walking liberty.
Well, that's
silver
almost
dollar.
20 years old just in the coin.
Yeah, I have had those for 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this is brand new.
I ran across them. I didn't know I had them, but I've got about 130 of these. They're gold-plated, walking liberty, silver dollars.
So that's
Year
going to be
2000.
That's going to be the limit. It's going to be this coin. Jim Frost, that's nice.
Yeah, it is.
$135, about 130 coins. It's all that are available, 103174. So it was the first time it's been shown.
Yes.
I thought Sheila would have got you to sneak that one out or something while I
I'm
was
surprised she didn't grab it.
gone. I am too. That was nice. With the certificate of authenticity, by the way, on the Gold Rush. 52319. This item will come in a couple of times a year. If we're lucky, 3 times a year. And Frost will sell every single one of them.
Yeah, look at the edge on top of that blade, folks. Isn't that beautiful?
On both sides.
That's a real deep electro edge that they've put on that blade, and it's just absolutely gorgeous.
It looks like a firearm etch. I've seen particular real nice firearms, collectible firearms. Look at the beautiful.
That's
This is
again
just
about 3.5 millimeters thick, and good gosh, that's a beautiful knife. We sell out of it every time we get it in.
You know, I never can.
Top grade leather sheath.
Why I do that? I'm just going to hold it. Every single time. There's something about that knife, though, Frost.
It's got
look at
G10,
it.
and look at the lanyard on that. The unique lanyard that
You
they
probably
have.
don't want to untie it. I can never
Carbon
get
fiber.
it back. And it's only, well, a lot of it,
G10.
Frost, is just $36.
440 stainless. Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful knife. I'm
52319.
surprised it's still there.
All right, Jim, there we go. 130th anniversary of WRK Sons. It'll be 2020. Of course, I know that says 2019, but 2020 is the 130th anniversary. Look at that beautiful red bone. It's going to have the banner shield. Oh my gosh. It's only $79.95. Or I guess, forget I said 2020. $79.95. 103167. You ought to buy this one, folks. It's $79.95. Look at that nice hard shell collector display box. It's going to display the knife with the blades open. I've probably been saying 2020 forever. Of course, I was wrong. When I'm wrong, I just tell you I'm wrong. 130th anniversary, Drew. Can you do that, the white thing for me? Look, it has all the tang stamps throughout the years from the 20s. Look at all those different tang stamps. Wow. These should, I would think, go very, very fast. 2019. 130th anniversary on that. That is very, very nice and a beautiful deep red bone. That's a 103-167 hard shell case. That looks good inside. There are only 50, by the way. That's all that are available. 50 orders on 103-167. This is the knife that I was speaking about moments ago. This is officially licensed through the Marines. You have to go through the Pentagon. I mean, it is nothing easy about, it's not an easy task. So you have your official seal on the back of the box. This is 1095 carbon. To me, it's like a Parkerized finish. They call it blackened. Like a Parkerized blade finish because it is not stainless. Stacked leather handle. They keep it to what I call a rough cut. There's no reason. I know the K-bars and everything, they're all polished down. They look real nice, and that's fantastic. Nothing wrong with that at all. But this sole and purpose for this knife is intended for a person to use. Again, a true definition of a survival knife. This, at this moment, is old money with the inventory that we just received. We anticipate a price increase on this knife. So grab them at $58.87, and you can buy more than one. We did real well, folks. They got us 60 at that early bird special pricing on 59689. That's more than double the amount that we would normally get of that particular pattern that you just saw. Warncliffe Whittler that's done in stag. You know, I found an Arnaud Bernard too. It's a fingernail blade, which I probably could use. Look at the stag. Only $48.75. And this really isn't like a traditional pattern in the past for Hen and Rooster, this particular Whittler. When I first started selling knives wholesale and mail order, Jim Frost and Howard Rabin owned 50% each of Hen and Rooster. They didn't have a Warncliffe Whittler. They had a Whittler, but not a Warncliffe. This is actually a fairly new pattern, and it's cool. It's split double back spring. The main blade has a lot of strength to it, and only $48.70 some odd cents. Now, this particular Stockman is the hand-forged, what is better known as Bertram. There are no more Bertram knives. The cottage industry, where your next door neighbor built a different part of the knife than you did. The next door neighbor to him built another part, and the neighbor to him built another part. And then it kind of all made its way to the assembly station at the end of the cul-de-sac or the road. And there are no more. They do not do it anymore. It took over 2 years to get these knives. This is probably from around 2010 at the latest, and it's the largest Stockman that Hen and Rooster built. 4-inch, 3 blades, old 173 DS pattern. $98 price tag. There'll not be any more. $208 would be the retail if they were still building them. So it's 102-441 at only $98 on a beautiful, beautiful Hen and Rooster. $42.50 on Old Glory. Look at all the work that comes with this. So we've got a medallion round. Let me get my old spectacles on here. You know, I miss a weekend of shows, and I know it's like riding a bike, but even when you hadn't ridden a bike in a few days or a while, it takes, you know, I got to get going. I got to get back in the groove, and I'm working on it right now, so just bear with me. I'll probably make a handful of more mistakes before the show's over with. Don't hold it against me, folks. History of Old Glory. Betsy Ross flag. That's nice. And look at that beautiful Steel Warrior lasered bone trapper. Dual color print on both of the blades, not just one. That's the inside of the lid. You have Birth of Old Glory and the American flag and the wind, just like you see there on the top of the collectible display box. They're only $90. $42.50. That's what that's going to run you. $42.50, folks. Nicely done. This is Healy. Excuse me, I'm getting all choked up. Look at that beautiful handle, folks. This is the most expensive custom handmade, a company that was started in Norway by two brothers back in the 1930s. It has a handful of craftsmen. That's all. It's a laminated steel. You have the core. They start out with a core of carbon. One of the only knives, and I have thought and thought and thought, and racked my brain if I could remember any other company that never told you what their steel was. And they don't. They start out with a core of carbon steel, and then you have a laminated layer of stainless, and then a laminated layer of another stainless steel. They are made to use. They make them beautiful as they possibly can. I can tell you one thing. These knives, they're doing real well, folks. We're only getting a handful of them at a time. We've got 16s, what I'm showing available right now. That is absolutely effortless. That'll make little curly cues. Little curly cues, folks. That is a blade that is absolutely sharp. A beautiful knife, lifetime guarantee, a beautiful curly birch handle at $178. Try one of these out. I haven't gotten to buy one yet. It's just like the Arnaud Bernards to me, but I am going to. And it looks good, but they want you to use it. This was called the GT Skinner, handmade in Norway at only $178. Just be careful with it, especially try to break that sheath in some before you put it in there, because they are so sharp. And it came with the polishing cloth as well as the, I like how they do those tubes, you know, kind of like what Prater went to. Black Hills Steel. Black Hills Steel that are going to be Rockwell tested. Full-size trappers. Mississippi River bone, pink bone, gray. I like that Gunsmoke gray. Smooth bone, and a beautiful, nice blue bone. Black Hills Steel, to begin with, is an excellent brand. They finish their knives. They polish them up. I mean, you can't ask for any better. And then when you build a knife that's solid as a tank, I mean, it's just solid, folks. You can only put one together so well. It's only $9.60 for the 5-pack at a $48 price tag on our today's special.
Yeah, this is something, buddy, that I'm really proud of, and proud to be able to offer it, to be honest with you, is this Santa Fe collection. It's got mammoth and vein turquoise, and then we've also got natural Kingman turquoise, and it's embedded with lava rock. So it's a 6-piece set. It's $120 for one knife. We'll send it to you next month. Another one
in there?
Until we complete it. It takes 6 months. However, the first one will be a natural ivory from a mammoth that'll be sent to you. 3 7/8 inch closed 3-blade hen and rooster. And if you buy this set, at the end of it, there's the lava rock and the turquoise.
Yeah,
see,
I think that's
natural. That's mined.
I think that's like the 5th one, the lava rock.
Yeah.
The one you saw first, that's the last one that you see in the vein turquoise, which is obsidian and turquoise, and the boulders, the earth kept pressing.
Pressure from the earth does that.
And made it almost look like a river or a stream.
And
if
folks,
I'm not, I think that's the 4th one, Jim. Right
ladies,
here.
you could not find a better set for your son or daughter,
Second
your
one.
husband, your boyfriend.
Look at that.
They would love this. There's going to be a gift at the end that you will absolutely love whenever you complete the purchase of this set.
That James A. Frost gift.
And you could also buy all 6 of them at one time if you like. It saves you a little bit at $600 for all 6 of them. But I'm telling you, folks, mammoth, as we see it, it's gone up 100% in the last 5 years, and it is, if people in the world, a lot of people have their way, you're not going to be able to trade in it anymore, just like ivory now on elephants. And it's a good thing they've done that, because people were killing our wild animals to get the ivory.
Oh, look at that.
So now, even though this is coming from permafrost that is melting, they're saying that there's too much confliction, too much comparison with natural ivory, and that they want it discontinued. So I don't know what's going to happen. All I know is this is a great deal, a great buy, and for your grandchildren or your husband, your boyfriend, your husband for your wife or wife for your husband, this is a great, great gift.
Or yourself. This is the first one. All right, so there's 6.
There's 6.
All right, that means that when you place an order, if you order 102843, this is going to be sent to you with that incredible mammoth. It's 10,000 plus years old, mother pearl and jet. Then the next month, Jim, they'll be receiving this one. Look at that beautiful. That's more ivory. And then so on for 6 months, $120 in the freight. But your final knife, the vein turquoise, there's going to be something Jim's been preparing for you. He's not told me what it was, and that's I know he's not told anyone. Because he won't tell me things sometimes, folks, because he knows I'll say something, but anyway. You'll have an additional, you calling it a gift or item?
It's a gift
special, yeah.
For completion of the project. For getting all 6. You get that free gift. And by the way, that vein turquoise is turquoise. That's rock.
Yes,
that's precious. Call it. Yeah. Beautiful. I mean, that's nature. Nature has created all of this.
You can't beat Mother Nature.
Yeah.
You can't. You need to try set out. All right, you always have a 30-day money-back guarantee, as always, with anything that you order here. I believe, Jim Frost, that there is something that is going to happen with it. I don't think that there's anything that anybody's going to be able to do. I personally, and I may be wrong, but I personally think that there's something that's going to take place with this. It's all, and Israel's pushing it. They're wanting, for the entire world. And I just think I think eventually something will happen. I don't know when. But you've already said, you've made one incredible point. It's already gone up 100% in cost.
Yeah.
So this is going to cost you, not long from now, this will cost you more than it did yesterday. And there's not going to be any stopping that, especially with the demand that's going on with it. And Santa Fe Stoneworks, Jim, that's you found a really good partner.
Yeah, folks, don't miss out. This is a great set. And it's natural material. And folks, I love this set.
And if you want the whole
deal, do yourself a favor.
Yes, one a month, or you can purchase the complete collection at $600 for the 6 knives. At least take a look at them. Let us ship them to you. You just ship you the one or whatever. You decide for yourself. They're good. They look awesome. People are liking them, including myself. And who knows what's going to happen with the old mammoth. I wish where can I go to find me a woolly mammoth for sale? Pet shop didn't have them. I tried that, Jones. David Lemke out of Washington. David, congratulations. You're going to win something. Robert Spivey out of Texas. Robert also is going to be the recipient. Just don't know what it is yet. But I tell you what, in about 30 minutes, we're going to know. The Winchester Bronze Collection, 11 are ready to ship, complete sets of 9 bronze jackknives, handmade in USA. They're cool. I love these. Again, everything, they've all been shipped out. Just had to have a little TLC with the oil and everything to get them working right. Everything's gone. Club knives, they're all out the door. Speaking of club, we'll do a club on this as well. So you have 9 of the bronze knives from 91 to, I'm thinking, 98 or 99. That's when they were all made. They're all going to have the dates on them. Their boxes have the dates on them. So you have 9. That's the set. The 10th item is the S&D Oak Winchester display. they're made either in Ohio or they might be made in Kentucky on the S&D displays. So I see a 1997s, 1992. I know there's a 91, there's 93s, 94s, 97s. That's the year that these were manufactured by Bluegrass in Ohio. The club is $55 and freight, one per month for 9 months. The 9th month, you receive the last club knife and you receive the display. And it is all done and it is all complete. Or the 11 orders at $450 and you take care of business all at once. And forget that, I mean, that $1,000 retail, that is just something that was given to us. I don't know what retail on these knives are going to be. I mean, some of them, so they're approaching 30 years old on some of them, 24 to 30 years ago. These are heavy, I like this. They're also hard stamp dated on the tang. So you see the date on the box, and then you have the hard stamp date. Sorry about that, Jones. His son got to you this weekend, didn't it, out there, sitting out there watching those Bulldogs. Anyway, I can't do that good with it. There you go. I got my glasses on. Trying. $450. Just the thought. I mean, this has kind of been a highlight of 2019 for me, and actually for the last 5 or 6 years, to be able to run across merchandise to the caliber of these licensed Winchesters that have been sitting at a factory, Tim Scott's, for decades. Like I said, that's why they need a little TLC, look, all registered. He inspected every single one of these knives. He's the final inspection on every single Winchester knife that ever goes into a box and that is ever going to go out to a customer. It has to go through him. And these were all done the same way, only as 2 decades ago. Like I said, they had to oil the joints and stuff. And then there's your oak. I've been selling S&D displays. I started when I was 18 years old at Cutlery World, folks. So they're $45 a piece, and $45, which the displays cost us more than $45, but that's the 10th item I'm counting, including the display as the 10th item. 11 orders on that magnificent find. The Bowie Bonanza and the bonus, I'm waiting for, let's see how many we owe Bowie Bonanzas. 37 Bowie Bonanzas with bonus from Sharp's Cutlery at $199.95. A Jim Pick today's special deal of the day price tag breaking down to $11.76 a fixed blade. Michael Prater's wanting to buy these so he can do some of his custom Prater customs on. About every one of them that we have, I guess. The Stagolons, the Torch Stagolons, done in 3CR13 MOV. It's a high carbon stainless steel. Beautiful work on most all of the bolsters, some of them customized, full tang, heavy 1680 denier, molded sheaths come with one for hunting season, each one of them. Bonus is going to be flex pay. We'll split your payments up. It'll be less than $100. We'll add the freight to the first payment. We're going to send all 17 Sharps to you. We're also going to include as another bonus a 15-piece Hen and Rooster block set, like an old wooden butcher block. Carving knives, boning knives, serrated chef knives, serrated bread knives, your regular carvers, paring knives, steak knives. That's it. That's the 18th item. We're going to give that to you. There were only 37 orders. So you have $11.76 per Sharps fixed blade. That within itself is outstanding. Flex pay for your convenience if you want to use that. And then a 15-piece block set that's at least our sale price, what, $50 value that we would sell the block set for? Well, it all translates into $731.50 of retail at less than $200 in the Bowie Bonanza. I'll hate to see it go. They put all these back, these block sets. That's what we was running out of. That was 102-663. Call us. Order one of these Bowie Bonanzas. I mean, those of you that resell, I wouldn't think twice about it. Get another set, or you can buy more than one. You're not limited to just one. The Lucky Crossover, well, this is going to, basically what's that's saying, it's the Uncle Lucky brand, as well as Steel Warrior. So you'll have double shielded knives. They're Rockwell tested, they're in 440 stainless. You have Lucky on one side, Steel Warrior on the reverse side. Your Tang stamp on one side's Uncle Lucky. Steel Warrior on the reverse side with the Steel Warrior shield. How cool is that? The Trapper, and these are the only, sorry about that, Jones. These are the only six patterns that I've seen. The Trapper, and there's 6 good ones, folks. The Choctaw, the Premium Stockman, the Doctor knife with the tongue depressor, or some people call it a spatula. Uncle Lucky green apple handle, and the toothpick, peanut toothpick, and there's that awesome Choctaw. One of the few outside the Steel Warrior brand that's ever been done. Well, now it really is still a Steel Warrior. So you have Uncle Lucky and Steel Warrior, and there's your Rockwell test sticker. The complete set costs you only $59.95, folks, in the crossover. 103034. That has been a very, very popular item. There were only 300 of those that were manufactured, folks. 300 is all that were built on the crossover. Check out the Raptor. Triple G10. It's a whole lot of it. This is probably in the vicinity of 5mm blade thickness. That is going to be gunmetal gray. This is 005 on this hen and rooster. Look at that wild looking blade. I'll show you the back of this here in a second. Or is that 8? 008. There you go. Y'all got to correct me. Look how much, look at that knife. Look at the steel. And then look at that wild, cool looking blade design. So you can apply a lot of pressure. We call that a perfect fit right there. That's strength and durability for only $46.80. This particular one's going to come with a survival sheath with the leg tie down, and you could actually put you got a little pouch. You could put a lock blade or something like that in if you wanted to. God bless America. Thank you so very much. Steel Warrior, red, white, and blue. God bless America. Coraline Jr. Mate to Coraline. It's not Coraline. Look at that. On the Choctaw frame, and then the full-size large Trapper by Steel Warrior. There are only 15 orders left. They've been purchased, folks, at a $28. Oh, look at the blue on that one. Then no, just like a Coraline, and this is not, but no two are going to be exactly alike. So down to the last 15 orders, probably that knife right there, at $28. 103059. Mary J. Killian, was that correct, Chase? That's all right. Michigan? Did you hear that, Drew? Mary J., Michigan. She's probably married, so don't get excited. Mary J., you're going to win a knife. Thank you so very much. I'm messing with Drew. He's from Michigan and a big Michigan fan. Michigan or Michigan State or both? Michigan State. Dad's Michigan, right? Oh, it's all Michigan. Well, I won't tell Mary J that. She might be a Michigan fan. $138.79. There are 10 boxes of the first original classic old Western style buoy from Case. This is what started it. The classic black without any blade print. We've sold them all but 10 boxes. We'll receive more. Don't know when that's going to be. Things with Case are going to get slower with the holidays. Our Christmas order and all that's been placed. We were fortunate to get that early bird special USMC case, stack leather, certificate knife for the Marine Corps, their version of the Marine Corps. We got 60 of those in today, but this wasn't in. Not yet. Right now we only have 10 with the leather sheath. That's just classic Case original buoy. $138. It's still owed money on that, by the way. $138.79. CCN 12978. At $138.79. The box, by the way, displays the knife and the sheath on the case separate. All right, and we're giving it as a gift. The Hillbilly Congress. Well, nobody's accused us of being hillbillies, have they? What about you, 12 gauge? You ever been accused of being a hillbilly? What about all them kids you got? This is the Bertram hand-forged, no longer made. This particular one, I think, should be 2010, or is it? Yeah, 20. It's not been made in 9 years. Actually, and that's the year they shipped them. It was ordered probably somewhere around into 2007, 2008. Took that long to get 150 of them in deer stag, and it is a big one. So it's a dated piece. The cottage build, where your neighbors, everybody worked in their basement, drank their coffee, ate breakfast, went downstairs, and clocked in. Look at the stag on that. No two handles are going to be identical. That is massive. And approaching 10 years in age. But the fact is, there'll never be any more of them from Bertram like you saw. You know, it's a shame. Their kids, you know, their offspring, they just... Nowadays, they didn't get into the craft. They go on and do something else, probably something with computers or something like that. So it all ended 10 years ago on those folks. Look at this beautiful double X changer, 60893. 5 are available, $394. I don't even remember this one. So they interchange. This is the Hunter changer. They interchange all the blades, all the custom file work. Pick this up, Jones. There's turquoise. There's conch shell. There's mammoth. Serial number 4, I think, on this one. Look at all of that work. You ever seen this one? $394, folks. I don't even remember it. We have 5 of them in the room with the blades. The blades have been custom filed as well. Sheila will probably remember that one. Well, they're 4 dots. They must be from 2016. What'd she say? Huh? She'd never seen it before either? That was 60893. Wish I knew if somebody got that painted pony hen and rooster fixed blade. I'm gonna flash it again. 54991 while you're looking at Bear Edge Predator. This is in 440 stainless camo handle. I'm gonna flash this one, or one of the Chris's. I got 2 of them. Got a newbie in the studio, folks. We got somebody that's joined Gage. Joseph, right? Joseph's here. Is it your first time here in the studio? Yes, We're breaking him in rifle. Well, you get a 12 gauge breaking someone in, well, you better watch it. He was learning. I think he's going to be a good one. Miss Kathy found this. That's ostrich skin. 54991 with the walnut painted pony display box. She had to crawl up under those shelves and found that and two stag hen and roosters I'll be getting to this weekend also. All around working knife that you just saw on the bare edge. It was $102,800 at $22 and $440 stainless steel. There are only 47 orders. Goodness gracious. I personally haven't gotten to speak about these in quite a while. I haven't been privy to run these. They keep them from me, folks. This is the large 4-inch Choctaw, 4 or 5 inch on these. It's the first change of the Choctaw pattern, 4.5 inches, ever. And it was 2019. So they just took the awesome, incredibly popular Choctaw pattern at 3 3/4 inch or 3.5, whatever it is, and they made it bigger. Cobra, it's genuine cobra skin. You saw winter age bone. There's your cobra. Look at all the ram horn. $95 for the 5-piece set. They're only $47. That's the turquoise bar. That's genuine buffalo horn. Look how, I was speaking with Michael Prater last week before I went down to the beach. And he got wind, Terry is talking about some Choctaws for the up-and-coming show. Well, it was kind of too late anyway. But boy, he heard that word Choctaw, and you should have seen the expression on his face. He's thinking, oh my gosh. That is the hardest pattern that he's ever done, the Choctaw lot blades. They are very, very, very difficult. They take a lot of work per knife to half them because of the way the handles are. Well, we might have some end of the day on the Choctaws coming up when he'll be here the 20th. This weekend, folks. So don't miss that show. But there are only 47 orders left at $95 on 102741, stacked with steel. Well, that is a stacked leather handle. Now that is a Frost Cutlery, but Steel Warrior made one. This one's just not Rockwell tested, the centerpiece. But Steel Warrior made one just like it. A clip blade on it with the blood groove. It's a workhorse. I bought both brands, the Steel Warrior, and I bought that one. It's $12.50. And then we have all little drop point skinners, which are ideal. That is an ideal knife for a hunter and preparing game, taking care of their game. And they're Rockwell tested in 440. We had oxhorn and ram horn, bone stag resin, Caribbean blue bone, genuine buffalo horn coming around. There's your buffalo, the old buffalo. It's a horn. Difference in that, horn and stags. Horn does not shed, and red bone. Then ram and ox horn on that one. $12.50. $75 for the set. All 6 of them. Hunting season's upon us. I can't wait. Too hot for me to archery hunt right now, though. The old coffin folder. It was just, Miss Kathy found them. When I first started selling hen and rooster knives, I remember carrying these at Cutlery World. That was a long time ago. It was like 18. It was a coffin folder. It doesn't lock. It's got a real strong back spring. Look at what we've got going on here in deer stag. Only $75, folks. And that is the large one, too. There were 2 different sizes that were built. I haven't seen them in so long. Look at the stag they used. See, look at that right there. $75 on that fine. 32516. Handmade Buck Creek. This is a swing guard. Case calls there 111.5 pattern of cheetah. Same pattern, but this is not a case. It's a Buck Creek, and that's genuine buffalo horn. Oh, handmade Buck Creeks. They've been around many, many decades, folks, and then some. See how the guard swings? Once upon a time, there were some old switchblades like that. Wish I had some, just like so. $29.88. Pardon my fingerprint. That is a major sale price. They were like 30, about almost $10, I guess, more than that. So that was a Jim Frost sale price. I forgot when he did that. 102,576. Might have been Father's Day around in there. This is, the old red stag. The stag coming from Case, little they get has to be used on small frames because, they don't get a lot. Now, the Craftsman help enhance this deer stag, this India stag, give it the red tint like the embargo. You can't really even tell, though, that they did anything to it, but they did. Beautiful deer stag, $79.99. None of these came into inventory, I knew that. Not the peanut, or that's the 6333 little Sunday night Stockman. The two-blade was the 5233, I meant, stag. I didn't see any of them come in. Not the Barlow. I wish we had more Barlows, but we don't. $77.50. This is a one-collar item. Orange Coralon, Tennessee orange. Special engraved series with the custom display box. This is a third-party knife. Well, fourth, because you have Case that builds the knife. Michael Prater that puts the coral on it in contract with us and Case. And then it goes to the, this one's engraved. There were only 250 of this one that were ever built. This is one of the first ones, folks. Where in the world did that come from? Well, I'll tell you where it came from. What we call the closet. Wow. And see the engraving on the bolsters? One collar, $77.50. Eliza Smith out of Texas. Eliza, congratulations. You're going to win an item when we spin the wheel. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. One collar, $52.53, old money. Now that does not have the engraved blade. Look at someone that has the zodiac sign Aquarius? When were you born, Joseph?
In
May. May? What's that?
Taurus.
It should be knife. A knife blade or something for May. I'm messing with you. Look at that Aquarius Coralon. $52.53 with the custom display box to go along with it. We'll spin her on around just like so. Oh, old red Barlow. We got a white paper on this one. There we go. Look at this. $67.80. Look at old red. Oh, that's magnificent. 2019. Just magnificent, folks. Grab the Barlows up while we can get them. There's already a big run going on them from the whole country for the holidays. It's 102681. Christmas is upon us. Then you got hunting season. It just never stops with knives at this time of the year, year-round actually, but it really gets going in the summertime for fixed blades because up and coming outdoor season, fall fishing. Look at that 6.5 bone stag. We had that Barlow set earlier. There were like 5 of them. It broke down to about 50 some odd dollars if you missed the 5-piece Barlow set. It is in my last segment. That's 6.5 bone stag, which is bone, but the jigging and the torching, they've done a heck of a job giving that the appearance of a deer stag, even though that it's not. That's why it's called 6.5. 6 is for bone, 5 is for deer stag. And they made it look good. $74.25 on that one. Oh, here is going to be a Prater This is Purple Haze. Look at that. Did you ever run across any of that there, Jones? Yeah, look at that. Purple Haze, 103, 125. That is one of the club knife handles on that. Isn't that right, Chase? 103, $22.75. Got a little Purple Haze Coraline all in somebody's brain. Look at that. Look at the pearl sparkle. It's pearl dust. Show you the reverse side real quick. Nicely done. Steel Warrior toothpick at the $22.75 price tag. On that one, tell me whenever it's time to move. Brigade, you got it all under control there? That'll be a good Christmas gift. So what we do is, when we come out with a new club knife handle, they produce a Steel Warrior toothpick in that Coraline to match it for a limited time. That is nicely done as well. We had the 130th anniversary red bone in the custom display box. Last segment, 1889, 130 years later, it's 2019. And look, everybody picked up on this tube. Going to the tube, it's good. Look at that beautiful 54 frame trapper, folks. I'm gonna pick this one up. I've not seen it. So that's smooth bone. That reverse lasering, that's down into the bone. That's a winner. $79.95. That is a winner on that. 103, 170. Look at that cool package you're going to receive with it for $79.95. 50 orders at less than $80, and there'll only be one 130th anniversary. I don't really think they really never do like a 130. I guess it'll be 135. Huh? Be like 5 more years before they do another commemorative anniversary? Unless they, no, it's 5. Yeah, 5 years. Look at that. That's in smooth bone. All right, it's just kept in the natural smooth bone state. Also with the tube, dated, both dates, beginning to present. 50 available at $79.95, and they're tubing it on it too. That's going to be good. People, you know, there's just something about them. I mean, it's not like it costs a whole lot more in the packaging. It does cost some more, but it's just really neat. I don't know, it just does something. But anyway, 103, 169. There were 2 different ones. In the boxed one and the display box was in last segment. If you missed it, those will go quick. It's the same price, by the way. It was $79.95 also. So there's 3 different ones that we've done. This is a really, 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 really good deal. At $48.75, we'll get away with it, I guess, one more show. Stag Spotlight Special was $62.50. Of course, we put this at the end because we didn't want Jim Frost to see it. A full-size folding hunter. It's like the K65 frame in deer stag. That's a big knife. Handmade German bull. Thank you so very much. Appreciate that, Gage. It is time. Michael Hoffman of Utah. Michael, you got in. You're going to win something, as well as everyone else that I've called your name out. Thank you so very much. God bless all the veterans and soldiers, past, present, and future, our first responders in this nation. More knives are going to be coming up, but you heard your name. Look at that Warncliffe Whittler by Steel Warrior. That's going to go in your order, and it's not going to cost you one single penny, not a penny. I had that one Arno that, I had in the Warthog Tusk. It may already be gone, and of course, Miss Kathy found that Hen and Rooster Fixed Blade Painted Pony. It's going to be a nice, good, awesome Prater weekend. A lot of new merchandise. I hope you've enjoyed it. We've given you a sampling of some of it this hour. But my segment, my portion of it's come to an end. Excuse me there, Chase. But we're going to continue on with some knives. You ready to spin the wheel there? There we go.
Hey there, welcome in the Cutlery Corner Network. Glad you're here on this Wednesday. We're spinning the prize wheel. I'm Sheila Travis.
I'm Bob Lewis. It's Win-Win Wednesday.
Yes.
And for those of you who are regular viewers, what we do is we spin that wheel there about 6 times an hour. We got a 2-hour show here, so about 12 people are going to see what they have. No, excuse me.
10.
We don't spin it 6 times an hour. We spin at the end of each hour. I was thinking of Plumco.
6 winners.
Yeah, we have 6 winners per hour. So we do that. That's one of the big deals for Win-Win Wednesday. Then we have our giveaway, which is going to be November the 8th right here. There'll be one of these. You just go online and register on cutlerycorner.net or mail your registration in. And that is about a $311 K-bar right there. It's a special presentation K-bar with gold-plated brass guard and pommel on it. And of course, it's a USMC contract type knife. And during World War II, there were 3 basic contractors that got the contract for building the knife for the Marine Corps, and that was Camellia's Case and K-bar, and there's the K-bar version. So we'll have one winner of that on the 8th. Michael Prater's coming.
He'll be here next show Friday.
Yeah, he'll be here Friday, and he's a gentleman and always brings great product to us, so that's a good deal. And
Hey, I want to tell you, we are kicking off something new every week. We're going to have a mystery knife that you can add to your order. And this week it'll be $8. So if you want to just tell your operator when you're finishing up with your order that you'd like to try this mystery knife, and I've been promised that it will be.
yeah, Sheila's
something
been
you
telling me
love.
about it. It's going to be a cool deal,
Yeah.
so.
I can tell you the item number. It's 103202. That's the item number. But just tell the operator, hey, I want to get that little mystery knife. It's $8. It's fun. It'll be fun to wait.
Exactly. All right, here's our woo of the week. Woo means with order only. And this knife right here is one of Sheila's favorites. She's saying this may be one of the best woos ever. Of course, you know she's partial to toothpicks. This is a 3-inch closed toothpick that you are looking at right here. It's saltwater mother of pearl, and it's buffalo horn. That's saltwater mother of pearl in the middle. It's got fletching on the bolsters, as you see there, the engraving of the fletching. It is a fine item at $12.80. Woo means with order only. So normally this knife would be $18.50, and that was a good deal on this type artwork. But when you place an order, you qualify to get the knife at the $12.80 if you choose to do so. And I tell you, Sheila, when you're looking at that artwork on both sides and you take a good, strong look at it, I believe if I was a dealer, I'd have to have a few of them.
Yes, by far my favorite woo we've ever featured on the show.
And that
it is
covers
a
a
River.
lot of ground right there.
I was so excited about this knife. I hate to see it go. This is one that I just really hate to see go. $12.80 woo of the week. 103148.
All right, here's Jim's pick. That's a 2-piece deal here, $13.88. You've got item number 103178. Was $21.50. You're only paying $13.88. You're getting that muskrat, and you're also getting a straight knife with a leather sheath with it. $13.88. A super item here. Sheila, what do you think about this?
Totally
Jim did good on this one.
Yes, he did really good. And you know, I don't ever recall offering 2 items in a Jim's pick. Normally it's a fixed blade or pocket knife.
We did another two items some few months ago.
Yeah. Well, I'm impressed. These both look really good. And with it being fall, it is the chestnut color for the fall.
Good looking item. What's the length on that straight blade down there? About 8 inches, 9 inches overall, the length of the knife?
Thank you. My guess would be 9. Let's see.
You have that ruler right there. What's the computer say?
8.5. So
Well,
right
that's
there
close.
in the middle.
It's never wrong.
All right.
All right. Here's our add to order. Add to order works a whole lot like a Woo. Basically, when you place an order, if you like this knife right here, you qualify. Instead of paying $15.60 for it, you can get the knife for $12.30. 9 inches overall, good looking knife. It looks like the Norwegian or the Swiss type knife that they make. It's a barrel, what they call a barrel handle, or a lot of people do. Stainless pommel, stainless guard right here. Good looking knife with double stitch, leather sheath. You're talking about $12.30. That's our add to order. So if you place an order, you can add that to it, or you qualify to get it at $12.30. Item number 103149.
I look at that and I think less is more. You know, the simplicity of that knife is what I love about that knife.
That knife will be with you for a while, and it's a working knife. Looks pretty good to be a working knife, doesn't it?
103149. Now, Castrum has some very nice knives. This is done in a curly birch handle. It is 8 1/8, it looks like. You'll also get the fire starter, the striker magnesium rod. It tucks into that sheath. It is also made with curly birch. Full tank construction. Their leather is amazing, but
You know, we were talking about Castrum now wins some of the bushcraft awards, don't they?
for 3 years in a row was voted best bushcraft knife. Yes,
It is.
in
it is-
Sweden. In Sweden.
And this one's made where? In Sweden?
Yes, in
Okay.
Sweden. So we only have 8 of these.
102053.
But now I do know that the striker sells separately, and that's normally around $40 when you buy it separately. But it is included here. It's $198. It's such an awesome outdoors knife. I've read a lot of reviews about this knife and seen some videos and things, and it is impressive.
Retail $450. You pay only $198.
8 of the. I think this was an awesome knife going into this season. Michael Prater, will be here Friday, and we are now moving into the blue velvet, and I believe this is.
What
Yes.
week would this be?
Okay, so now this would be the custom handle for September.
For September? Oh, it's a good looking one. 3 inches overall. And that's Michael Prater's Blue Velvet Toothpick. Item number 103172. Retail $69.95. You're only paying $22.75. And it's a good looking knife, Sheila.
So this coordinates with the Trapper series. So this was the blue velvet for, I'm assuming he's bringing the Trapper Friday.
We're going to find out. He's always got a surprise for us.
He always does.
$22.75 on that Michael Prater Corlon. Retail $69.95. Chase, I can't hear you. Go ahead and say that again, son.
Purple Haze was the knife for August.
Right.
And then blue velvet is the knife for
And
September.
they normally make a toothpick to match it, don't they?
That was the toothpick to match.
All right, so chip away clearance here, 103153, and you got pressurized dyed bone in the center. You got a brass guard. There's 2 pieces here now. Brass guard, brass pommel. Pommel's is embossed. Then you got a double stitch leather sheath up there. They've torched that hand carving. Yep, that's hand carved on both pieces. You're getting 2 pieces here in chip away clearance. Retail $87.47, but you're getting $237.50, and it was a deal then. You get it for $32. Item number 103153, chip away clearance. $32 for both of those hand carved knives that you see right there. That's true pressure dyed bone in the center. It's got some colorwood spacers, brass pommel, brass guard, double stitch leather sheath, embossed on the outside. Embossed on the outside there. Retail $87.47.
And those particular specials like the Woo and chip away clearance, this is the last show that we'll have those. They'll change over to something different on Friday.
There's the Valley Forge Damascus Cougar 103165, $72.50. And even the bolsters on this are Damascus, Sheila.
Yes, I thought that was a pretty knife, a Valley Forge. It's real heavy, so of course you're going to need that leather sheath. They're going to give you a 2. And the buffalo horn in the center, olive wood on the back. They've done a lot of detail on the spine of this knife. They filed the brass liner too.
Wow.
I mean, it's pretty
There's
fancy.
hours and hours worth of file work on that.
Yes.
5 inches closed, $72.50. A retail of $92. Basket and balls, leather sheath right there. Item number 103-165. 103-165. Valley Forge, Damascus.
It's a 5-inch handle.
Al Bartell in Wisconsin, you are a winner. Al will spin the wheel here at the top, at the end of the hour, and we'll see what you and 5 others have won. Thank you for being a customer. Sheila's got one of these wheels at home. She's been practicing all week. Here's a Stag Spotlight here, 13 3/8 inches overall, $29.80. It was $38.65, but Jimmy reduced the price to $29.80. Item number 103-151. Check this out. You got Stag, you got wood, more Stag wood, and then the guard. Full tank construction on this. And look at this big clip blade here, highly polished. Is this not cool right here with a big clip on the end of it? Then you get a double stitch leather sheath up there on top. Okay, now what that double stitching does for you is obviously it's twice as strong, but when the point and the blade edge goes against the threads, it's hard for it to cut through 2 layers of threads. It makes it just a tighter sheath all the way around. $29.80, 13 3/8 inches overall. Sheila, this is a unique Stag Spotlight here.
It is, and we sell this obviously more. And again, after this show, that will go back up to its regular price. So definitely take advantage of those deals. Case has got some beautiful knives on the show, and this is their Whiskey River handle.
Case Whiskey River, $335.94. Retail is $520.96. Item number 103-001-001. Case XX Whiskey River. Now you're looking at 6 pieces here, and this is Case Cutlery Company, WR Case Company up in Bradford, Pennsylvania. And what do you think about these handles?
It reminds me a lot of the Harvest Orange. They retired. Of course, Whiskey River at some point will be retired too, that they just keep the knives there in rotation. But this is a oranges brown color.
Even got a sod buster in this pattern.
Yes. We have our peanut here, the Stockman, the medium-sized trapper. The tribal lock is also here in the center, premium trapper, and the sod buster. And then, of course, it's done in the pocket worn. So even though it's a new handle, Whiskey River, they are utilizing a jig we're all familiar with, that pocket worn, kind of a smooth over jigging. And they went with a pewter shield on these too. I thought that was different.
Retail of $520.96. You're only paying $335.94. All right, case collectors out there, this may be your item. Item number 103-001, all 6 pieces here, and it's a deal. How about some crazy pickings? How about that, Sheila? I'm saying there's 19 pieces here with a retail that's got to be $379 on the retail here. You're only paying $134. That breaks down to $7.05 a piece right here.
Pretty crazy.
I'd say it's crazy. They even got your leopard skin there, got that banana bone, and then the pearl tusk. Got a lot going on here. Second cut and that bone right there. You got the computer. I'll do them if I can see them when they come around here. There's Blue Bayou. There's Buffalo Horn. There's the bumblebee. Remember the bumblebee? And there's the white smooth bone with the red and blue flashings, red pick bone. And you got a synthetic. There's red, white, and blue right there. That's 2 types of dyed coloring, and then you got the shield. There's green pick bone. It's all over. Look here, here's tiger stripe on top of all this. 19 pieces total. At Cutlery Corner Network, you only pay $134. The retail is $3.79. Sheila, that's $7 and a nickel a piece.
Definitely crazy. We're going to get crazier because it is on FlexPay. So you can
There it is,
break out
two
those
pieces.
payments.
You get two pieces, two payments. First payment will be $67 plus freight, and then about 28 to 31 days later, you will get another bill on your credit card for $67. So work off our money, collect these, and if you are a toothpick collector, we've done all the work for you. If you want them in different flavors of handles, we got them right there. Crazy Pickens, $134, 102-934 is your item number. How about the Bulldog?
This is a brand we introduced this year. This is the second generation of our Bulldog line. And we have the Cancun Blue. Do you remember the colors? It was blue, red, oxhorn, and buffalo horn, I think, were the four. Seems like I'm leaving something out, but the blue is beautiful. I know that's Buzz's favorite.
Yeah, because we didn't have the green and we didn't have a yellow.
Seems like they introduced pearl and abalone at the end. That's what it was. This
Well,
is
look at
a,
that three-blade up there. What did we sell
Yes.
that for at one time? I know I've asked you this before. Wasn't it like $49.95, $39.95 maybe for just that one knife? Drew, what was it? I'm sorry?
yeah. We did a trio of them, I think, that was like 40s or something like that. But locking copperhead, they crimped the bolsters on these two. They went with the original Fighting Bulldogs. This is your toothpick. You have the large Wrangler Stockman, and then also for the first time ever, by the Bulldog brand, the Rockwell Tested 5658. Here's your medium-sized trapper, and then the big premium trapper. We have the Peanut, and let's see. There's your locking copperhead where we all started, but that's such a beautiful Caribbean blue jig bone, and by the Bulldog line. Ask your operator, though, if you are interested in the red, ox, or buffalo horn, because we have all those different handles in the frames and in the sets, that you see here, the 7-piece sets. 101294, it's called Bulldog Blues. And Marbles really went above and beyond on this set. We only have 5 left. This is genuine buffalo horn, and it's jigged. Just 2 different styles of fixed blades, but they're both going to be 9-inch, and it's only $48.80. This will probably be the final airing on this one because we only have 5 left.
Now,
The Field Pro Buffalo.
Well, I'll tell you what, you're right. This is going to be gone pretty quick. So the first 5 to get hold of this, there'll be probably one dealer I'm thinking of. They'll probably get 3 of them. Marvel's Field Pro Buffalo. It is tool buffalo. You don't see that a lot. Those 2 patterns that you're looking at are tried and true patterns. Stainless steel pommel, stainless steel guard. And look at the peacock's tail embossed on those, both of those sheaths right there. A lot of tooling, even in the leather. In the leather, $48.80, retail $99.90. This is a deal. It's marbles. Marbles started around 1920 something, and I believe I'm right in there. Your item number here is 102510, and you said both of these are 9 inches, Sheila?
Yes.
All right. Marbles Field Pro Buffalo. Hey, here's you one. Sheila, I'll bet you picked this one out.
Oh, yeah. This
I
is
can
its
tell right now you did.
very first show. And Case celebrating 130 years. This is a special factory-made knife here. There's only going to be 500 of these made. Do you remember we had the white smooth and then it was like a charcoal gray. This is the red that just hit. And then you can see the Roman numerals, the 6X and then the 2X. But this is what's different. Look at the blades. Get a better angle here.
Good, great. A lot of etching here, Sheila.
Yes.
1889 to 2019.
But if you'll see on that first blade, you have all the different
Brands.
tang stamps
Yep.
that Case did over
They're
the
trademarks
years.
is what I was trying to say.
And That was really cool to me to see all those
It's an
different, because we've
analog
seen
history
them
there, yeah.
throughout the years on different knives, and you're seeing them here for the first
That's
time.
a true collector's item there. Retails $162. You can get it here on Cutlery Corner Network for $79.95. 4 to 8 inches closed. A true collector's item. It's even got $18.89 on the end of the pommel. Howard F. McCloy in Pennsylvania. Howard, you're a winner. Thank you for being a customer. Sheila will spin the wheel here probably in about 40 minutes, and you and several other people are going to find out what you've won, okay? And here's the Woodsman Pro Series by Chipaway. Now, if you look at the top knife up there, the little hunter up there, that is inspired by the Puma style that came out and sold real well in the 70s and 80s that I know of. They probably got a different story on it. Might still been selling a lot longer, but I'll tell you about it. This knife, they did well on because that pattern works well. This is not a Puma. I want to be clear on that. And it's not exactly like theirs, but it's a great item. Then you step down, it's full tank construction, pin through the handle 3 times. It broadens out, bolos out there on the end. Check out the hunter down below it right here. And this one is hardwood too, by Chipaway Cutlery. Pin through the handle twice with a lanyard loophole in it. $19.95 for both of these. And the interesting part about this is, folks, they're going to put a camera on those sheaths in just a second. You tell me, there's $19.95 worth of sheaths in this deal. Double stitched on both of them, embossing on the outside. Sheila, I don't think you can get sheaths made for that.
I don't think so either. And then after you buy this item, ask your operator about the mystery knife we have for just $8. You may want to get that too. Thought it was a fun little project there. Mystery knife for $8.
Turquoise
Now-
bar Stockman. This is cool.
Yes, I was waiting for our quantity to show up because I didn't think we had many of these left. I know we're down to the final few frames. I think we have the Choctaw, a few of those left, and then this Stockman. $18.75. You have all these different colors of reconstituted turquoise. There's your traditional blue, yellow, green, the white, orange, and it's on both sides. And they inlaid these bars together, and it makes a solid handle. But such an original, unique piece right here. And it's a standout, really, in the Steel Warrior line. We've had several different handles that's come onto the show since this one, but everybody remembers this one. You don't ever forget a knife like this, you know? It's got a lot of personality, a lot of color. $18.75. And then there's also that Woo. You know, I'm crazy about that Woo, too.
All right, here's the sling blade. BOA, and it gets free shipping. 103-124.
Free shipping on this item.
This one's 8CR on this particular one. That's an 18 ball bearing opening system with CNC cutting on that handle, on that G10 handle is what it looks like to me, Sheila. And it's a liner lock. It's got a pocket clip on the back side. This is a fantastic knife. Got good steel in it, and it's got a glass breaker on the bottom. They're showing you right there. On top is a vertical or horizontal sheath with a safety fast clip opener right there. $86.50. This is one of those once in a lifetime knives because you'll be using it a long time. 5 inches closed. A wonderful knife. What is the retail on these? Like 120, 140, something like that?
Well, this one just came in. It may be a little higher, but you're in the same ballpark.
Okay.
They're just
$86.50. Now, this one is called Oh Wow. And whoever named that did a good job, and I'm going to tell you the reason why. You do not see Damascus wrapped around a brass frame like that. It's always for the blades, always for the blades. They have the technology to do this Damascus now and even put it on the handles. Check that out. And there's a lot of tooling there, Sheila.
Mm-hmm. It does have a lot of wow factor, doesn't it?
So look at that. Can you imagine? It'd take me weeks to sit around and do that, and then I'd mess it up.
Oh, there's no, and it's heavy. The more Damascus, the heavier the knife. So you
Now,
don't-
remember, folks, That's true Damascus. Do not store this in a sheath. Keep it lubricated, but do not store it in a sheath. Carry it in a sheath, but don't store it in a sheath. Retails $169.95. You're only paying $74.50. Item number 102978, and it's got that Basket and Boss double stitch sheath right there behind it. It is a true wow factor. 102978, 102978 is your item number. Here's the marble safety axe with a bonus, and that bonus is the palm sharpener. Now, let me tell you how this works. First of all, it's marbles, and I like that, okay? Marbles has always been innovative. They're like charade. They would come up with new, unique items. All right, first of all, this is good steel. That one's really sharp, right straight from the factory. But when they talk about a safety hatchet, look at this. Comes out, closes right there. So if you're gonna carry it on a pack, if you're gonna carry it on your side, or just lay it around the camp, there's nothing like being barefoot around the camp and cutting your toe with an axe laying on the ground. It's just no fun.
No.
It's a character flaw of mine. I don't like to do that. And then, let me tell you what else you get. Don't have that right spot. You get the palm sharpener. This won't just sharpen the axe. It'll sharpen your knives and anything else you got around the camp. One part of it is coarse. You flip it over. You got medium grit on the other. You use that in your palm. $39.95. The axe is 11.5 inches. Overall, it's the safety axe from Marbles, 100759. And I'll tell you something, you won't be disappointed in this. Carry it in your SUV, carry it in your backpack. It's a good item.
Webster Marble owned a small one-room manufacturing facility behind his home, and that was in 1898. And that's where the Marble Safety Axe Company began. And then, gosh, now they make knives, guns, outdoor products, all kinds of things, and the axe is still strong. Now this set, we only have one left. It is a 10-piece set. You get all 10 of these, one collar. Case XX, the Premier Trappers. These are the big trappers. These are the...
Sheila, I'm gonna break in on you for just a moment, please. If you look at this and one other set that we may have on here tonight, I don't know what all's been pulled here. This is some of the most beautiful colors that Case has ever assembled and put on any frame, whether it be a trapper or anything else. You're getting 10 pieces here. Retail on it is $903.90 for these 10 pieces. You're only paying $585 at Cutlery Corner. Did you pick this set out? Because it's well done.
I did, and most of these trappers now are selling $69.95. So here they're just $58.50 a piece, and you get 10 of the 20 that Michael Prater made for Case. There's Black Lava. Here's the rainbow that's out. That one's probably the hottest one going right now, the rainbow. We have the Lollipop. Here's your Aquarius, just glows. Butter Rum. Go Vols. That's your Tennessee Orange.
They beat Chattanooga last week.
Woo! Okay, and we have the Star Spangled Banner. Purple Passion is in here. Fire in the Box, Coral Sea. I think I've got them all. Now in the center, you'll get the Case polishing paste and the Case polishing cloth, which is really another $40 in value that you get for free in this deal because we wanted to give you a way to keep the knives looking as good as the day they arrive. One collar, all 10 of these premium trappers, and these are your slanted bolster, Premier Editions, one of 2,500 that will be lasered on every blade.
Here's Bowie Bonanza, and this one has a bonus. The bonus on this one is a dandy. Retail on this set is $731.54. Here on Cutlery Corner, you only pay $199.95. And I tell you what we'll do. Sheila said, Bob, why don't we put that up on FlexPay? I said, Sheila, I think you got a good idea. So let's put it on FlexPay. There it is. Sheila, that's a good idea.
Thanks.
All right, so you're going to pay one payment of $99.98 plus freight, and about 28 to 31 days later, Sheila says you're going to pay the other part, so work off our money. But look at all of this steel right here. 17 pieces total, full tank construction. Wood handles on a good portion of these are by Sharp's Cutlery, And Sharp's Cutlery does a wonderful thing. That's Stagalon. It's a man-made material, but it's tough as nails. You got the star there, and you got the other wood blade. You got clip blades, standard blades, custom blades. You've got artwork on the guards, and you've got the cross there. And each one of these knives does come with a nylon sheath, because all of our fixed blades, unless we otherwise say so, comes with a sheath. Now, Sheila's gonna bring in the bonus
Yes, I do have a bonus item for you.
with 6 steak knives in it, too.
Yes. So it has the steak knives here on the lower level, your kitchen knives up here, the kitchen shears are even included in this. So you will get 17 total Sharps fixed blades, 11.5, 12-inch fixed blades. And the kitchen set's valued at over $100. You're only paying $199.95 for everything, and you can use the flex pay if you want. This is a deal that, again, will go down in history. I have no doubt that this one will never be forgotten. I won't ever forget this deal. I mean, a bonus hen, and that's hen and rooster. A bonus hen and rooster kitchen set. Pretty crazy.
Item number 102663. 17 pieces there. Retail of $731.54. You're getting a look, Mr. and Mrs. Dealer, you're getting a lot of product here for $199.95, and it's set up on 2 payments for you. And Sheila has thrown in that hen and rooster kitchen cutlery set up there with it. What a deal. I don't even know what the price point, I guess around $100 on that one. Gareth Sheback in Washington. Gareth, you're a winner. Thank you for being a customer. Sheila's going to spin the wheel here in about 29 minutes. And you folks are going to know what you won. She has been practicing.
I have. About 30 minutes ago.
Here's the case. Is this case here? Yes, it is. I'm waiting on graphics, folks. All right. Case Chestnut Collection. 7 pieces. 101809 is your item number. Retail $597.64. You can get it on Cutlery Corner for $398.75. And Sheila, this is new, this chestnut. Is this in the saw blade?
Yes. The
All
saw
right,
cut jig
that's
is what he's trying to say.
right, exactly. So, and by the way, hang on to the packaging on these premium knives. It's really part of the value. 7 pieces here, and you're only paying $398.75.
We see a lot of knives, a lot of case knives come through here, but this color, the chestnut with the dark, and there's a utility knife. You
What
rarely
is that
see those.
shield there?
Well, I call it a badge shield.
Looks like
police
a
badge.
police badge, but they call it coat of arms, don't they? This is not the coat of arms? What's this one called?
I call
this
it's
shield.
the badge. I think they call it the badge
Really?
shield.
Oh, I thought someone was calling it something else. It looks like a police badge.
If we come across the coat of arms, I'll show you.
Yeah,
that
the
one.
coat of arms is more spread out. I know what it is.
It looks like a UFO.
Yeah, no, I've seen it. I've seen it. Looks like a flying saucer on the side of a knife, but I've seen it years and years ago too.
And then they have the case XX inside of that
Case is getting creative with their shields and
shield.
moving stuff
Oh
around.
yes, they like to vary those up. Smart, genius idea. Does kind of brand the knife and make it more collectible. We only have 9 of these sets. Hey, we have a set coming. Let's see, it may show up Friday. I saw it today, so it's in the process, but it is giraffe bone.
Giraffe bone. Here's the
case.
Razorback right here, and he looks like he's had a bad day. This one is the Razorback by Chipaway at 10.5 inches overall. Obviously, it's got to have a custom-made sheath that's double stitched right there, and stainless steel pommel, stainless steel guard. Look at the etching there. You got serration on the back of it, and it kind of got those little humps on it like a Razorback. That's one of 300. There was only 300 of these made, and this was $27.75. Retail $78.67. Sheila, that thing feels cool in your hand.
It's heavier than you'd expect. You could use that as like a cleaver too. There's the ridges on the back of the blade. Let me see. And it's also a is it one of 300?
Yes, one of 300. 10.5 inches
yeah.
overall.
Yeah.
See, that way, with that curvature, you got that leverage, you can use it as a cleaver if you needed to. Here's the abalone leg knife, $18.75, 3 1/4 inch closed. And of course, you can use that high heel there on most bottles to open the bottle with it. It's got abalone on the side. They used to be solid metal on the side with advertising, but they've come back and people are collecting them big time here. This is by Ocoee River, and it is a great item. You're going to see more. Retail of $33.33. You're getting, now that's abalone on both sides, abalone. $18.75 is what you're paying. 102-504, abalone leg knife. 102-504, 102-504 is the item number.
Ocoee River they have an impressive batch of lady leg knives right now. If you're a knife collector, of course, I just think they're cute. I would love to carry one of those, but if you're a knife collector, I think that's something you want to keep your eye on. And then we have other sets. I know I'll have another set coming up in a little bit too. I think it's a 4-piece set.
Here's the Southern Grind Jackal and that OD green handle. Sheila, 9.5 inches overall, retail of $599.95. Tell us about this one.
Well, who knew that Zach Brown, the Zach Brown, who makes awesome music, knows how to make knives? Well, he is a blade smith, and they have a new line, or fairly new line of knives. It's called Southern Grind, and these are made from sawmill blades. They're also assembled and inspected by the folks that you see here on this card. You'll get that card with every knife that you purchase from Southern Grind. So if you've got a question about the knife, you want to call and chat about it, you ask for those folks. They answer the phone, they help you out. I thought that was pretty cool customer service. We're down to 2 of these, and that is it. And it's done in I call it an army green, OD green. On the
OD
G10.
stands for olive drab.
Yep,
So
olive drab.
Right.
And
And it is drab. Trust me, I wore a lot of olive green uniforms in my life.
I like vehicles that color.
You like what?
Cars, Jeeps, trucks.
Oh, Jeeps and
that are
stuff in
that
the
color.
woods, yeah. Yeah, they don't stand out so much.
Yeah, I just like them on the road. Hen and Rooster, they have some German hand-forged pocket knives you're going to be very interested in. This is the Trapper, and we have some of those big 4-blade Congress knives coming up too. That's this German hand-forged. But the way the whole hand-forged works, this is from that original German machinery. They were made in the cottage industry, which means the knife was passed from house to house to house. You have specific people, experts, craftsmen, that maybe would focus on one part of the knife, and then they'd pass it to the next house. One person would do the bolsters, one person would do the handles. It's no longer being done. Took us years to get these knives in stock, but they do set themselves apart. This is what I call the cream of the crop by Hen and Rooster, the hand-forged trappers. Here's another sling blade. And it also has free shipping. If you come across a sling blade, know that you will get free shipping on that knife. This one's done with the triple G10, which is the red, black, and gray. You can also see the grooves in the handle, giving you an awesome grip, all weather condition type grip. And it is the 5-inch there on the handle. Works off of a ball bearing system. You have 18 polished ball bearings that really make that knife fast. It's a smooth operating knife. Really, really smooth. 1080 denier nylon sheath. You can wear it either way, horizontal, vertical. Just clip it to the top of your pocket. Got a strong clip there and on the back. And this is the only one that I know of that they make in the red. All the others are more of a brown or camo type color. James Brock in Tennessee. James Brock in Tennessee. Congratulations. We're going to spin the prize wheel here at the end of the hour.
I only got about 21 minutes, and Sheila sneaks over there when y'all are not looking and practice. Retail 220 bucks. Hey, here's John Wayne. Looks like a canoe right here to me. Case, John Wayne, the Duke, $136.73. Even the box it comes in reminds you of John Wayne. Per piece price, you're paying $136.73. Retail $227.34.
Jim was on the show earlier. They were talking about this knife, how it looked like a carved out canoe.
Yep.
I thought that's a great description for that. And it's really a white smooth bone. They did a 3D lasering to give it that old-fashioned John Wayne look.
You know what his real first name was? Marion.
Marion?
Yes.
Wow. The Duke sounds way cooler. John Wayne.
Well, he was a way cool guy.
Yes, he was. We had speaking of carved out canoes, my dad carved us out a canoe when we were kids.
Yep.
Greatest canoe ever.
He actually carved
until
one out?
sunk to the bottom of the pond, yeah.
It sunk? What, did you get waterlogged?
I don't know.
What was the wood he used?
We used it for years and years. Well, my dad was a carpenter, and we had a sawmill, so he just carved out a canoe for us to fish out of. So me and my brothers would pile up in that canoe.
Cool. That is
Fish.
cool.
Yeah. Till one day we went over there and we were like, who stole the canoe? It really sunk to the bottom.
It sunk to Poseidon got it.
I guess.
Here's the Hen and Rooster Blue in the G10 Scavenger, $46.80, 10 inches overall. A great looking knife right here. G10 handle material, glass breaker on the back side. And it comes with that Kydex hard shell composite type sheet up there. It's kind of not a Kydex, but looks just like it, acts just like it. Retail, $59.60. Your price, $46.80. Hen and Rooster, G10 in the Scavenger, 101272. And that one's 10 inches overall. And I'm going to tell you something, too. It's a piece of knife. You know, normally you don't expect that in Hen and Rooster. You expect all the custom knives and stag knives. This is a working knife, and when you pick it up, Sheila, you see that full-tank full-tank construction with that G10 handle on it. It's a working knife. And I like this sheath. It works like a pancake holster and clips very close to your waist so you don't get it hung up on everything. Here we go with the volunteer steak collection. And these are not red. They are
Volunteer orange.
And they got the state flag stars on the side of it there.
The 3 stars, and they're set in a blue circle shield representing the state. Orange. I mean, this is like safety orange, if you want to call it that. So it reminds me of
Hunting safety orange.
Yes. Peanut toothpicks, Saddlehorn trappers, Stockman premium trapper, and a 2-blade doctor knife they included. This is all 6 that we have. This is the complete volunteer state collection. They're only $9 a piece. 103033 item number. You're seeing a lot. I see this a lot, like on T-shirts and hats. Of course, where we live, you know, we see that. You know, the knife was a natural fit.
Certainly was. $139.25 is the retail on the set. On Cutlery Corner, you get them for $54.30. Item number 103033. Here's today's special, and these are made by Black Hills. And Black Hills, traditionally, Sheila, up until just recently, they were more into fixed blade knives.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And very limited. They did make some pocket knives, but they were very limited in color and style.
Well, they've knocked that out of the water with these.
Yes. They've totally
Excuse me.
revamped everything here. And they have the cross for the shield. You still get the miter and the mule. It'll be on the tank stamp there. But you get the cross. That's going to be the predominant feature for the shield. There are some snapshots that also match this, by the way. They will be coming up on the show. But today's special means they are just $9.60 a piece. After this show, it'll go back up to $64.50 where they're normally at. But there's the red smooth, the smoky gray's my favorite. We have the autumn brown, the white, and the blue. Black Hill Steel. They know how to make a good knife. They know how to make a good looking knife and a good working knife.
I even like their tang stamp. I like the
I do
mule
too.
and the miner.
I do too.
All right, $64.50.
Also, you
only
can
pay
order the
48.
today's special. Don't forget about the Woo of the Week we have, which is that toothpick and buffalo horn and pearl. Man, that's an awesome price on that for $12.80. And the mystery knife we have floating around. You can
That's
get
right.
a tag on a mystery knife. It's only $8. It's a lot of fun. The mystery knife, $8. Today's special, 103147. And Case has a Caribbean blue. This is also done in that saw cut jig.
Okay.
We saw this set. Kind of introduces to summer. Here we are going into fall, but
It's hunting
This
season
was the
almost.
color
isn't it?
of
Just
the
a few
summer.
days. It's already bow season in some places, isn't it? Or is it another 8
not
or 10 days?
here. It is at the end of this month.
Oh, till the month. Okay. All right. Case Caribbean Blue Bone Collection, $268.95. Retail $420.25. This is by W.R. Case and Sons, and it is made up in Bradford, PA. And you got some unique items here. Well, not unique. Let's just say they've been around a while, but they put them in with this. That looks like a Tony Bowes teardrop there,
It is a Tony Bowes design teardrop.
with a Warncliffe blade on it. Then you turn around, you got a Wrangler, a Stockman.
They brought back the Barlows, so
Yep.
you will get a Barlow in here and a canoe.
Peanut right there. There's your canoe sitting right dead in the center. Barlow's over there behind it. Of course, Barlows were made in England to begin with in the 1700s, and the craftsmen eventually got over here, and we started knocking that pattern off, and it's been around ever since then. $268.95, that is Case. Hey, this is a unique combination here. For the money, it's a super deal. This set of two pieces here retails for $59.61. G10 handles on both of them. You pay $16.54 for both of these, and you got the little tactical down below, and you've also got, on top, check this one out right here. Is this where y'all at, boy?
We call that the quick draw. Do you remember when we
Yep.
had that as the
Yep.
quick draw?
That's G10 right there. Okay, it does come with a sheath, and then you got this little item right here with the belt clip on the back, okay? And I like this item because it's about the right size for an old man like me to carry, okay? But I'm seeing more and more young people with these items don't want
Is
to
it
carry
a
the super big.
snapshot?
It just did. It's quicker. It is quick. I'm serious. Good looking knife. And of course, that big knife right there comes with nylon sheath. $16.54. Retail of $59.61. Folks, you're only paying $8.27 a piece for these. That's dealer and below. Here's a hen and rooster, hand forged, cutting horse, $83. Check this one out, Sheila. 3.5 inches closed.
I've always liked the cutting horse stockman. Stockmans are just great in general, but a cutting horse is a little chunkier. It has a little bit more width to the handle. The blades are wider. We're looking at another awesome hand-forged piece, too, from Hen and Rooster, made from that original German machinery. It's the 283DS. It is a 3.5 inch. There's the nickel silver. And when they're sold out, that's it. We're not making any more, or they can't make any more of these hand-forged Hen and Roosters from the cottage industries. They don't do that anymore. It was a good while it lasted. But that's some craftsmanship that you just can't find nowadays. But Hen and Rooster, gosh, they've been around since 1845. There's so much history and tradition wrapped up in that one brand. It's always been some of our top of the line knives.
Here's the deputy at $22.50 here. 102951 is the item number. Retail $69.68. And you're getting 2 pieces. You got the knife up there on top, which looks to me, and that looks like a lockback, Sheila. That almost looked,
it
if it
is.
had a bolster on the other end, would remind me of a Barracuda.
They call it the Bandit.
The Bandit. All right, well, I'm gonna tell you something. I pulled it out of the frame, sorry about that.
It's buffalo horn.
Had to grab, now this was wood on the bottom. This one's buffalo horn, okay? And it is a cool looking knife. I promise you it is.
The Deputy Special.
The Deputy Special. And it's a little lockback right here, so it's got the safety feature on it. That's one thing you want. And then this one right here looks like the sheriff's badge to me. He could be a deputy. And let me tell you something. They're Sharp, made by Sharp's Cutlery Company. No pun intended. I'm just telling you the facts. There's that stainless steel star right there. And here's an 800 denier nylon sheath right there. Michael Rotellini, and Michael, you're a winner. You got about 9 minutes here, folks, and Sheila's going to spin the wheel and tell you good folks what you have won.
Giveaway Wednesday.
Looks like some cracked ice to me.
Yes. I had to do a double take because I didn't even know Hen and Rooster had this knife.
We've only seen it one time before. I've only seen it. That don't mean anything. Congress in this too, $84.50. It is Hen and Rooster, 3.5 inches closed, retail $160. You pay $84.50. It is Hen and Rooster hand forged Congress. Item number 103082.
Should call this one the Champagne.
Oh, I see. Well, that isn't something we get a lot of around my house.
Champagne ice.
We don't drink nothing at my house you can't spell.
Oh my goodness. Hey, have some fun. Add on the mystery knife we have for $8, by the way.
Hey, you want to have some fun? Check this one out. The Kershaw Scallion. Everybody knows about Kershaw quality. That's the Scallion right there. Drew, if you're over there close to it, brother, do you mind grabbing that one and kind of demonstrating either you or... There you go. Look at that. That little Scallion, it is a dandy. Retail is $72.95. You pay $57.87, 3.5 inches closed. The Kershaw, 15275. You know what? Kershaw has had quality all these years and stuck with it.
That is the Speed Safe technology. That's where it all began, you know? This is where the snapshot all began, the craze. Gosh, we only have one of those left.
Well, it'll be gone quick, unless that number's wrong.
No, that is the Speed Safe Kershaw.
How did that happen? Hen and Rooster Hillbilly Stag Congress at $98. This is the reverse stag that you're seeing on these two blades right here. And you got Hillbilly Congress. What is that, a steel brewing over there? No, that's the long rifle and a jug over there next to the Hillbilly. Now, let me tell you something. Not all hillbillies look that way. Some of them don't have beards.
And when I was looking at the report on the Hillbilly is our top seller right now.
Really?
Out of the series, we have a tobacco, a hillbilly, a deer, a coon hunter. But I will say, I'm a huge fan of the frame that you see here, that's Hen and Rooster,
I like the
4
stag.
1/4, and the stag that's on it. I've not come across one that didn't just look magnificent. They all look that good. Hand forged.
There's the little bore, and it isn't small. $15.88, full tank construction on this cleaver. There's your bore right up there above it. 11 1/4 inches overall. And let me say something. It's a bad boy. That will get the job done. This is like commercial grade almost, maybe more than commercial grade. This is not your grandma's tomato knife right here, I promise you. It is cool.
Walnut.
It'll get the job done. And this is the small, we have a larger version in this one. Okay? $15.88, 11 1/4 inches overall. Item number 103161.
Yeah, pretty cool cleaver to have as hunting season approaches. 103161. Yeah, check out that blade. Are there 3 different sizes in these cleavers?
I can't answer that. I know there's 2.
Okay.
I can't answer that.
Just ask your operator if you're interested in the others. I know I've seen 2, maybe 3 of those.
I just heard from one of the producers right here, there are 3 different sizes.
Okay. Corner Steel Collection.
$159.95, 12 pieces total. You know, a set this big, if we could put it on FlexPay, that would be great. Oh, there it is. They must have heard us. $79.98 plus freight is what you pay the first payment. Then you turn around about 28 to 31 days later, you pay another $79.98. 12 pieces total in the set, $470.13 in retail. You pay $159.90. Look at these knives, folks. And I'm going to show you one that's a dandy here, too. Check this bad boy right here. You tell me that isn't a lot of knife. And these, every one of them that I see here so far come with leather sheaths. There might be, there's one up there on top that comes with a nylon sheath. Isn't that a pretty knife?
That's one of the largest chippeways that's made, a 15-inch Western style whopper of a bowie. Here's all the other chippeways. We have one in Frostwood, the Stinger. Hey, Bob, why don't you give him a kitchen set? I tossed in a kitchen set in that last
I'll tell you what, Sheila.
Because you only have 11 knives on the table. 1, 2,
I
3,
like
4,
it when you
5,
put
6,
these sets together. We sell a whole bunch of stuff here.
10, 11. Yeah, that can be a 12th item.
Thank you.
We can get away with that. This will
Look
be
here.
your 12th item.
So, you got all your, you got a Santuco there, you got a chef's knife. Okay, you got a utility knife down here. You got 2 of them, in fact, and it's in a wooden block. Okay, so you're on set with it. Right here, 102987, Corner Steel Collection. We're going to put this one in here with it. What a deal.
I'm always game for a new kitchen set.
Well, it's because you every Thanksgiving you lose most
I
of your
just
sets.
go through a lot of knives. Like when I'm cooking, I really go through a lot of knives. When I'm done, it's like you can't find it. They're all in the sink. I've already used all the knives. So.
Corner Steel Collection, 12 pieces, $159.95. Item number 102987. Robert Ellis out of New Jersey. You're a winner. All right. Is this our last person
Oh, yeah.
before Sheila spins?
Hey, yeah. Scoot out of the way.
She's been ready.
Gonna
Let me get out of your way.
I'm going to spin the wheel. We
you
don't
hear her
want Bob to
threaten me?
interfere.
She told me, fat man, get out of my way.
I did not say that. So if you heard your name this hour, congratulations. You are a winner. You're already a winner. We just spin the wheel to see what we're giving away. And we will continue this for the next hour too. So if you haven't heard your name yet, don't give up hope. Oh man, that was so close. Okay, and that's where we're gonna stop. This is a Black Hill Steel fixed blade. It's a 12-inch fixed blade, and it has a scrolled inlay, stainless steel scroll inlaid inside.
It's a lot of
handle.
knives, Sheila.
I know, I just about knocked it away, but that's where it's at. So congratulations to all our winners. We've hit a lot of different items, and then we're gonna do this one more time. We'll spin the wheel one more time coming up after this particular show. Remember the mystery knife we have. We just kicked off this new thing with the mystery knife. It's only $8. It will change up every week, so
We need to say that more often.
have a little fun. Add on the mystery knife.
Did you give the number?
No, you have it over there. Tell me the number. It's right in front of you there on that paper.
Here?
No. We'll be right back. You guys stay tuned.
Oh, here it is. Okay, we're starting our second hour. I got to tell you about this. Sheila has put together a mystery knife. Now, this is one of her ideas, and she has some good ones. The item number for it is 103202. Let's make her happy. And she guarantees you're going to get, $8 for it. It's a mystery knife. Trust me, it's going to be worth your money when you get it. It'll be something, along with the other cool items we sell, to look forward to. The item number again, tell your operators 103200 that you want the mystery knife.
202.
202, excuse me. All right, here's the case, XX. Barlow Select 102 842 $288.95. Your item number 102842. Again, retail of $451.94. We got Barlow and all kinds of flavors handles.
Barlow's are back by case.
Well, they're pocket friendly. See the rounded end down there? It doesn't hang up on change or keys or anything. Then you've got that long bolster there, which holds that blade in there very steady, and that's cool. You need that. Got oxhorn. What we got? Winter age. We got blue pick. What else we got here? Let me coming around here.
The yellow comp.
That is a comp right
And
there.
it's the two blade. The yellow comp.
Yes, it is.
And the
Smooth bone and the blue.
bone stack. Those two are the two blades. Yeah, 57. That's awesome buy for those Barlows. And it's a set. It's an official Barlows set. For a collector, it can get a little tough trying to track them all down one at a time. Well, here's the 5-piece set.
Here's Hen and Rooster Stag Whittler, $84.25. Retail $190.67. And I like it. They're calling it the Whittler, and that's because you got one blade out there on the other end. Okay, if you had two blades, it'd be a different pattern altogether. It'd be a Congress out there on the other end. But this is a Whittler by Hen and Rooster, 3 inches closed, good looking stag, $84.25. Once again, retail $190.67. It is by Hen and Rooster. Item number 10609. Case turquoise curly maple. And this trapper now, this one's 4 1/8 inches closed. Now, I'm gonna tell you about this knife. Chase is standing over beside it. When you flip this over, you're gonna see more how they get the turquoise and the curly part on this, if I've got this knife remembered just right. See that? There's a little more turquoise in that one. You get that green in there a little bit. Each side's gonna be totally individually different, okay? $68.75. Retail is $97.15.
And it really just depends on how the hardwood, the maple,
How it takes the dye.
absorbs that dye in.
Exactly. Well, it's moisture content, how hard the wood is. There's a lot goes on, Sheila.
And those natural ridges. Stag canoe. Okay.
10609,
Wait a minute.
8425.
Oop, that's not right.
Got it messed up?
Well, it's
Case made a mistake?
No.
It was-
This is Hen and Rooster, but it's there we go. Okay.
I was going to say, he thought he made a mistake last year, but he's wrong. He didn't. $98 on this one. 3 5/8 inch close.
Okay. There's the item number 102984. Stag Select.
Retail $164.67.
And it's a 1 of 200 that'll be lasered on the blade, and then Stag Select will be on the others. Do you remember we had a trapper that was a Stag Select and maybe one other frame? Copperhead.
Sheila, I can't
I
remember.
think it was a Stag Copperhead. Something to think about and collect. Something to carry would be that.
Yes, in that synthetic handle, this is the working man's knife. This is what I used to call the hardware knife. In all the hardware stores, you'd see this. Because the man that comes into the hardware store 4 or 5 times a week, he's not looking for a pretty knife. He's got a knife he's got to work with all day long and depend upon it. Not that you can't depend upon a different handle material. It's just you get a better price point with this synthetic, and it's almost tough as nails. It really is tough, seriously. $46.50, retail $67.6. 3 5/8. It's the case yellow medium Stockman. It is tough handle material.
Yeah, there's so much. I would need to look up and see when these were originally made because that yellow synthetic has been
Had to
around
be
a
in the
long
50s and
time.
60s because I remember them in a hardware store down the street.
Yeah.
You know, I go in there every 2 or 3 weeks, whether I need it or not, and every 2 or 3 days and check the knife displays out. Hardware store's a cool place to hang out. They got cool stuff in hardware stores. Here's the Case Navy Rust Lock. Now, this is a Navy knife. They're showing you the hologram right there on the back. And, of course, you've got red, white, and blue, the long tail C. That case and the Navy emblem. It is a rust lock. And Case is the only one that does rust lock. I believe it says U.S. Navy on the blade. And then if you flip that box over, that's part of the winner in this package because the box itself adds to the value. Check this out. It lets you know exactly who we're talking about here.
There's one. It may be this exact one.
Well, it may be. It'll be gone too.
Yeah. Awesome gift item.
We have a Navy veteran here. Jones?
That's right.
Yep. Here's a Stag swing guard. In this, in Case calls it the cheetah, right?
Yes.
Okay. And this is kind of a double safety knife because it locks in the back, and when you swing it open, this is by Buck Creek, but when you swing it open, that guard pops up on each side and keeps your hand from sliding down there. I'm sorry I can't
Oh,
hear
I
you
didn't
on
know
that.
that. Tim was in the Navy?
Oh, that's right. Tim was in the
I
Navy.
did not know that.
That was right. That was
Oh.
right. He was, in fact, he
He hasn't had a haircut since he was in the Navy.
he was installing screen doors on submarines the whole time he was there in the Navy. He said he just didn't feel appreciated.
Years did you-
$54.
How many years were you in the Navy?
Too many. Were you in 3 years, brother? How many? Oh, okay. He said not long enough. All right, check this one out. Case medium purple passion. And this is a cool one in this Stockman here. Retail $84.50. $69.95, Sheila. 3 5/8 inches closed. And if if Chase will flip that handle over there for you, just look at the difference in the handle variations on this. I don't even know what it looks like, but I guarantee it's going to look way different. See there? Mm-hmm. Each side in this core line is made entirely different. Each knife is entirely different.
Till Chase is a 3-year-old. You have flying airplanes. Yeah. It's been a long day. We're like all delirious at this point. This purple, though, is such a rich, beautiful purple. Michael Prater makes that purple passion. He'll be here Friday, FYI.
Here's a German bull stag in the Dirt Buster here. And this stag handle is absolutely beautiful. It looks like European stag. And it's German bull. And of course, this pattern was also made famous in the Sod Buster by Case. This is not a Case, this is German bull, but you're in stag here at $48.75, retail $108. You only pay $48.75. 60662, German bull. Okay, 3 1/4 inches closed.
I like the look of that knife.
Good looking. Mm-hmm. It looks rugged, don't it?
Yes.
Nothing pretentious on that knife.
That's pretty.
Hey, here's a bow tie. I always say that this tie, they call it the tuxedo with the tree ring mammoth, excuse me. But it looks like a bow tie to me. The frame does.
Where do you put a bow tie, Bob?
Do what now?
Where do you put a bow tie?
I'm gonna put it on my shirt, not on my tuxedo. I knew where he was after there. And what do we got? What do we got there? Is that black onyx in the center there?
Yes.
And they call this in this mammoth, they call it tree ring, I guess because of the composition, the way it is right there. You know how they can count how old a year is by the tree rings
But
and stuff?
it's mammoth ivory, and when they cross-cut it, it gives it that look.
It's made by what?
It's mammoth ivory.
Yeah, I know.
And cross-cut, when they cross-cut it.
Some big beast made it about 11,000 years ago. It looks
Mammoth.
good. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. The saw cut coming across it. Here's German Bull Buffalo in the folded 142.50. This is a true two-blade hunting knife, 5 1/4 inches close. So it's even bigger than the standard 5-inch we normally sell. And that's buffalo horn you're looking at, retail of $58.67. You're only paying $42.50. German Bull right here, item number 58820.
That's such a whopper of a knife. And for folks who like to take that hunting, I think it's smart because you have a big wide handle, 2 big blades.
Evelyn Alvarado
Oh.
in California. And by the way, that one has that knife right there, has that nylon sheath you see back behind it. Evelyn, you're a winner. We're going to spin that wheel there in a little while. I don't know whether I can do as good as Sheila. I don't make enough money to have one of them wheels at home like she does. I don't get to practice as much. Here's the new Case Star Spangled Banner. And that's a little red, white, and blue going on right there in that muskrat. 47614, $59.95. $42. Whoa. That's not true. $59.95 is what I'm going to say. Our graphics are wrong over here on the screen that y'all can't see. Retail $92.95. Item number 47614. The reason why I keep repeating that
Look at this.
item number is because some people have their TV screens set up to where it cuts off the top of that number up there on your graphics. $59.95. $92.95 is the retail. It's a pretty one. Here's the German Buck Creek Diamondback in this frame. That looks like cracked ice to me, Sheila. What do you think
It is. That's what they call it, cracked ice or imitation pearl for $36.75. And a Diamondback's big knife, that's a 4.5. And they do the squared off bolsters. And that's one of our German brands, the Buck Creek.
$36.75 is your price at 4.5-inch close. Retail is $72. And the German Buck Creek Diamondback. That is a frame you don't always, I mean, you see the Stockman and the Wranglers, but this one is just a little bit different in the frame composition. Hey, I love these new
I do
shipping
too.
arrangements they're doing here. This is the Case 130th anniversary trapper here at $79.95. Retail is $135. You only pay $79. $135.33 to be exact. Item number 103170. Check it out, Sheila. Look at that, 1869 right there on the bolster. To 2019 on that other bolster.
So we saw the red smooth bone earlier. This one has that smoky gray charcoal reverse etch.
By the way, speaking of the packaging, you do realize that packaging is about 2 to 3 times stronger than just a square box, don't you? When it's round like that.
It would make sense, yes. And then here's the white smooth bone. You see the CX and then the XX. That's your Roman numerals for the 130th anniversary dated knife now. And they do come in those new tubes, and it'll have a certificate of authenticity in there too, a certificate, case certificate. Oh, Jim was telling me there's only going to be 500 of those made.
Well, that's going to put a little value to it right there. Item number 103169, case 130th in that white smooth bone.
Okay, and let's look at what we have here. That's brand the California Gold Rush Stockman. I saw these in the works for the past several weeks. I'd walk by and admire these beautiful Stockmans. They are hen and roosters.
Wow, check that out.
It has 24 karat gold
Isn't that beautiful?
in the handle, yes. And
Now
Drew,
that one right there, Sheila, we're going to sell out on this. I don't care what we got in these. California Gold Rush. Chase is doing a great job on a close-up there. You've got to look at this knife closely to appreciate it. Wow. Flip it over there when we get the etching in. Let's see what it looks like on that other side. Just as pretty. Check that out, Sheila.
yeah, more gold the better. The Gold Rush. Also,
Yeah.
there's a encapsulated 2000 silver dollar that's 24 karat gold plated over here on the side.
So that's a standing liberty. Is that what that is?
I believe we only have 100 of these. This is its very first day.
Now that is one of the coolest items we've had
You'll get your certificate of authenticity.
in a while. This is a true. All right, retail $229.95. As far as just collectible, this sits in a category all itself right here. And you got a certificate of authenticity over there. That's the Gold Rush Stockman. Did you pick that knife, Sheila? Or did it pick you?
The Stockman?
Yep.
No, that's Jim.
Here's the birth of Old Glory. Red, white, and blue. Those are original 13 stars of the colonies, original colonies. Who was that young lady that went to build that
Miss
flag
Betsy-
for? Was it Betsy Ross?
So you'll get that encapsulated coin here also. What does that say? United States of America, and then Elizabeth Betsy Ross. Second blade. Our hearts aching, our prayers praying, our flags waving, never forget. You'll get that certificate of authenticity also. And this comes with a white leather-bound gift box. Birth
Well
of
done.
Old Glory.
Well done. Can we
Well
flip
done.
that coin around right there? What does that look like on the other side there? All right. Well done.
History of Old Glory.
$42.50. Retail of $101.33. Your item number 103189. Mike Stanfield out of Mississippi. You're a winner. We're going to spin that wheel here, Mike, about probably 40 minutes, something like that, maybe 41. And you good folks are going to find out what you have won.
Hello there, Jim Frost.
Hey, Miss Sheila, how are
Having
you?
a good weekend?
Yeah, having a great week and glad to be here. Folks, thank you for inviting us into your homes or your iPad or iPhone or wherever you're watching us from. YouTube, a lot of you order from YouTube
Yes.
now. And Facebook, people are all over our Facebook. So thank you so much. We've got a special item that I wanted to be a part of and showing you. It's our turquoise, our Santa Fe Stoneworks Mammoth collection. And it features mammoth ivory tusk and mammoth tooth And also we have a vein turquoise.
And they're on hen and rooster stock.
And they're on hen and rooster stockman, yes. And that's about a 3 7/8 inch closed stockman. There's a set of 5. You can order them one at a time. They'll be sent to you once a month. The first one will be the natural tooth that we're going to send out. It's $120. Now, at the end of this, if you get all 6, there'll be a prize that you'll get that I think you'll really like. We may show it to you later on in the process, but right now, I'm just telling you that it's being manufactured specifically for this set of knives, and you will absolutely love it when you get it.
I tried to get it out of him the other day.
Yeah, her and Todd have been beating up on me, but
I know it's special though.
it's something that I wanted to do. But anyway, you do have the Mammoth, and as you well know, maybe you've read the fact that Mammoth, there's a movement trying to get it outlawed as far as in the trade, because people are actually trying to give real ivory instead of the Mammoth, but there is a difference. And this is the natural is the one that will be sent on your first knife. $120 once a month after that until they're completed, and then with a lice knife you'll get your prize that you get. Now this Mammoth is up to 10,000 years old. It's found as icebergs, and the ice shelf is
When they melt.
Yeah, when they're
they
melting,
discover 'em.
these animals across Europe are being found and being harvested, and this is where it comes from. Mammoth actually has doubled in value in the last 5 years. It's very expensive and getting more so. So this is an investment that you really can't lose by. I mean,
Right.
I've got a set put back for each of my grandchildren, and
Wow, that's a great
this
idea.
is something that's really going to grow in value. That's vein turquoise is mined in New Mexico. So it's a great deal. It's a beautiful product. That is mother of pearl outlining the Mammoth, and also jet, which is a mined product.
And
It's
the black jet's also on the reverse side
Yes.
of the handle too, which I know that was an extra expense on your behalf, but it was a good choice. So you'll get that black jet onyx on the back side too.
So folks, as an investment, I can't tell you how valuable this will be in years to come, but Mammoth is disappearing off the market as more and more people are using it. And again, like I say, there's a movement to try to discontinue it, and then you're going to see some prices really, really jump.
Right, so get in on it now. When you can join the club, and they're only $120 over the 6-month program for the 6 knives. But if you want to buy them all at just one time, you're going to do that
You can
too,
get all
right?
of them. You can buy all of them now at $600 for the whole set.
It's going to save you
But
some money
if you
that
want to
way.
buy it over a 6-month period, they're $120 each.
Yes.
And again, at the end of the 6th one, you'll get a free prize.
We might
Sheila
get it
still-
out of him.
she-
We
Sheila-
might get it out of him before we get there.
They're still trying to figure out what it is, but it's going to be something you'll really enjoy. Folks, don't miss out. This is a deal that took months and months to put together, and I'd like for you to be a part of it. Thank you.
102843. That's the item number for the Santa Fe Exotic Club. If you want to join the club, and each one of those knives are going to be retailed at $269.95. And I have to agree with Jim. I think this is one of the most beautiful collections that we've ever offered on the show, and has the potential to just skyrocket in value as the years go by. He gave everybody a great idea.
American Hunter Evergreen, $21.87. Item number 102163. $39.95 is the retail price. Check this out, a big clip blade you got going on here with a blood groove, $21.87. And that green dyed wood handle's been pinned through the handle 3 times with a lanyard loophole, brass guard, full tank construction, and a a 102-163 full tank construction. $21.87. 102-163. All right, here's the Steel Warrior Tiger Trapper. $19.95. 4 1/4 inches closed here. A good looking knife on this trapper. And it, of course, is Steel Warrior fit and finish. Love this knife. They've done a good job. They do some work right here on that handle to get it looking that way. It's also on the bolsters. Retail of $40, you only pay $19.95. Item 102606, Steel Warrior Tiger Trapper, $19.95. We have sold a lot of this product since it has been around, and we have done well with it. The customers, the dealers are selling it through. That means they're reordering it, and it has done real well. Here's the American Hunter Evergreen. $21.87. You're getting all 3 pieces here, all 3 with leather sheaths, double stitch, and embossing. Our graphics went away. They'll be right back in just a pair of minutes, I hope. Look at those knives. That's pressure-dyed green bone that has been hand-carved and then torched to highlight it. There are 3 pieces here, and the price is $52. So they had the wrong price up there. We're going to stand corrected on that. The wrong price was on it, so that we made an on-the-air correction right there. The price is $52 for these 3 pieces. Item number 102350. Retail $138.81. Thank you. And I want to restate that was a mistake on the price. We are correcting it on the air. It is $52 for these 3 pieces, and they are well worth it. Weekend special, $52. $102,350. And the one there, it looks like on the bottom had some tooling on top of the blade on the spine also. I got to tell you, there's probably $35 worth of sheaths in this set. Brass pommel, brass guard. Here's the Hen and Rooster German hand-forged Congress at $98, 3.5 inches closed. Good looking knife here. It is by Hen and Rooster. Stag and Congress, 3.5 inches closed. Retail on this one is $170.67. You only pay $98. Of course, this is what Hen and Rooster is known for, what you're looking at right here. You got Stag on both sides of the handle. They're doing a good job of showing you the whole product there. 103083. $98. That's deer stag you're looking at. Brass liner, brass pins. They have to put that in there all handmade to get all that to fit up just right. Retail $170.67. You pay $98. And it is by Hen and Rooster. All right, here's one of my favorite sets right here. This is the Black Hills Grave Diggers. 5 pieces here at $54. Retail is much, much higher, $167.60, but on Cutlery Corner Network, you only pay $10.80 a piece. It's 54 bucks. Each one of them has the cross and these different color wood handles, liner lock. They are assisted opening, and they have a belt clip in the back. Now, when you pick these up, there's not lightweight to them. They are just not so heavy you don't want to carry, but you're talking about solid weight here. You got the mule, and the miner right there. Check this out. These things are quick to be as big as they are, too. See that right there? You're getting 5 of these, Mr. and Mrs. Dealer, and the different handle materials you want. So we're talking about $10 and change is what that'd be. Mike Stanfield out of Mississippi, you're also a winner. Leona Bias in Alabama, you are also a winner. So we got more winners there that we completed in that half hour. $54 for these 5 pieces. That means you pay $10.80 a piece. Candy stripe, pearl leg knife. And this one is a super cool knife. As you look at these Okoi knives, they're doing a great job of building knives for those people who are starting to collect these lady leg knives. And as you know, on most cases, the high heel does open a bottle. And then it has a primary knife, 3 1/4 inches closed. Retail of $33.33. You're only paying $16.82. 102921. $16.82. Here's the Hen and Rooster Sportsman's Classic. And the retail's $114.66. You're paying $56.75 for both of them. You got the rubber composite handles. It looks like to me that both of them are about 9 inches overall. And one is a gut hook, one is a standard blade. Got a lanyard loop slot in the back of them. Retail is $114.66. You pay $28.38, and it is a nylon sheath for both of them. And this is by Hen and Rooster at $56.75. Per piece price, $28.38. Hen and Rooster Sportsman. Okay, here's the Brown Bear Sharps collection at $94.75. Retail on this set is $275.10. Now you've got the big pressure dyed bone hunter buoy right there in the center. It's 12 inches overall. It's been hand carved and torched. Got that highly polished stainless steel blade, and it's got that embossing on your bolster there, and on the it's got a brass pommel and brass bolster. Now the badge on these are the Sharps carbines, and what you've got going here in this brown bone, you've got the lockback copperhead, locking copperhead, the jig bone peanut, trapper, toothpick, saddle horn, and the Wrangler in this particular set. Breaks down to it $94.75. You're only paying $9.48 a piece for these. Not a bad deal. $9.48 a piece. And of course, that big hunter buoy there in the center comes with double-stitched nylon leather sheath with embossing on the front. 10 pieces, 102437. Here's the American Workman Series. $224.50. Retails $346.33. This is by W.R. Case and Sons. And these are synthetic handles in the red here. Let me tell you what you got. You got the Trapper, the Sodbuster Jr., the Mini Trapper, the Medium, the two-blade canoe, and if I'm not mistaken, don't they also do they get a poster on this, Chase? Can you hear me in there, guys? They do? There's a poster that comes with this set. We just don't have it right here. There's your case shield in the red, white, and blue. The red synthetic by W.R. Case and Sons, retail of $346.33. On these 5 pieces, you only pay $224.50. And of course, there's going to be some great case packaging with it. And if we can, before this clip goes off, we'll show you this poster that comes with it. They're working on that right now. So you're getting these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 knives, and there is the case poster. There's old Joseph Case up there in the very top. See up there with the beard? And that's the 2 or 3 different plants they went through there. So the Case Centennial print poster, Buzz Parker, actually, Jim Parker, I think, commissioned that in the early 90s. And Buzz Parker found them, he had somewhere or another inherited those or had bought them from someone else, I believe. But anyway, he's got them back, and you get one of those free with this. $65 for this set here on America's Day, red, white, and blue here. And that is smooth bone, that is natural in the center and dyed red and blue on the ends, and it's got American flag in the center. Your patterns here are cool because what you got the coon hunter, you got the copperhead locking, you got a Choctaw. Then you've got the, hold on a minute, let me see if I can see them here. That's a saddle horn, your copperhead there. There's your Choctaw there. Let's see what these others are here. There's your little peanut, excuse me, toothpick, and there's your peanut. Saw the wrong one. So toothpick and peanut. And that one right there is your Stockman. So you're getting 7 pieces total. $9.29 a piece on this. Retail $180.10. We're talking about this set, not the previous set. 103,053. Because I think the individual price on that previous set was around $44 and something. All right, here's the big boy in this cleaver. Probably about 15, 20 minutes ago, maybe a little longer, we showed you the smaller version, which to me was a big boy. Now we're going to see the big boy. And this one's 16 and 3/8 inches overall. Check this one out.
Oh, yeah. Because the other one, I think, was 11 and a half.
Man, this thing is not only useful, they're calling it the redneck hog hunter. Imagine that.
That's only 18.
Like somebody redneck would carry that.
1875, that's it.
1875. Look how thick that steel is. Been pinned through the handle 3 times. That is a cleaver right there. You can do some bone cutting up with that. You could come through there and Pretty well butcher a hog with that. $18.75. Okay, here's the Cherokee Custom Stone toothpick. And she's gonna tell you all about this because she gets upset with me
That's a pretty.
if I talk about toothpicks.
That's a pretty
Because she
knife.
loves them.
Well, it has the blue and the red and the yellow turquoise and deep engraved scroll work there on the bolsters. Also has mother of pearl. This is a hardly seen item. It's got so much going on. They also file the spine of the knife too. It's $24.50. All that custom detail straight from Cherokee. This is, it looks like something a custom knife maker would do, but this is straight from Cherokee. $24.50. Very, very cool. There's a few other frames. If you like this design, there's a stockman, maybe a trapper that also coordinates with it. Don't forget about the $8 mystery knife. It's basically like an add-on if you want to look at it that way. Just before you finish up your orders, say, hey, give me that $8 mystery knife. We are guaranteed to make you happy. Sharps stacked, and this does have stacked wood on the handle. The front portion of it looks like it has like a molasses comp swirl, deep engraving on the guard and the pommel. And Sharp's Cutlery, gosh, they make some incredible knives. So affordable too. This one's $18.75, but the edge on these, it's practically some of the sharpest fixed blades just straight out of the box that you're gonna find in that price range. Sharp's always gets it right. And then we also have the nylon sheath that will be included. They pretty much put a nylon sheath with the red stitching with all of the Sharp's fixed blades that goes out. 100597. When you place an order with us, your name goes into a drawing. We announce winners like Mark Daniels in Georgia. He's the winner of the moment. And then we spin the prize wheel here at the end of the hour after we announce all these winners. So lots of goodies on the prize wheel. Check out the Leopard. This is the new Leopard Steel Warrior. It is $19.95, premium trapper. Has a leopard print on the handle. They do a clear coat over that. And then you see the leopard, the artwork lasered on both of the blades. And it looks like both of those bolsters also have some leopard spots. We have a tiger striped trapper, and now we have a leopard for $19.95. 102948. It's made by Steel Warrior. That is a whole bunch of fun right there, too. Matter of fact, there's a toothpick and a stockman, I think, that's also in that leopard print. Here we go with our titanium blue sharks, $18.50. These are snapshots. They also have solid metal frames. And we're looking at a 4.5 and a 4. There's a clip on the reverse side, but the blue titanium, well, it looks good, but it also is a smooth finish on a handle and then also there on the blade. Makes for easy cleanup. I've seen these knives too that they've been lasered with a company logo, a message, a name. And that's really neat too when you laser into that titanium. $18.50 for the duo. Make sure you get the Woo of the Week, which is your buffalo horn and pearl toothpick. We have the add to order, which is a walnut fixed blade. And then Jim's pick is always a smart buy too. It's actually a fixed blade and a pocket knife combo on Jim's pick. Speaking of Jim, he purchased Hen and Rooster in the early 80s. Hen and Rooster's been around, though, since 1845. They're celebrating their 175th anniversary. And this is one of those commemorative knives. I've seen a couple of fixed blades. This is the Trapper. And it has the Damascus blades. That's genuine mother of pearl, also with that clear coat. So it's perfect for us to be able to do the 175th anniversary in color. You have the green and the gold scrolled and the artwork on the handle. Limited edition certificate of authenticity. The leather-bound gift box. You get the Hen and Rooster certificate of authenticity. And, oh, let me flip the lid down on this. This is neat. It's a leather-bound gift box, but it has the gold 175th anniversary on there, too. Jim was also informing us that these are only going to be on the market for a year. The anniversary knives, you have a limited time to purchase those. It is a year. The Red Scorpion Stinger, $16.25. This is a snapshot. It's a 5.5-inch handle. Has a blacked out blade with some artwork. It's made by Lead Edge. The Scorpion Stinger. Just clip on the back. Let's just check it out together. This has a liner lock. I'm not sure I could live where there are scorpions. I saw this gigantic spider in my garage yesterday, and that about did me in. I don't think I could live with scorpions, but it's super cool on a knife. What? Scorpions are here? Shut up. I didn't know they were in the... You mean as in here, as in the warehouse? Or, no, just in Tennessee? Oh my goodness. Well, guys, I appreciate the information, but I could have done without that information. What? Oh, the spider. Yes. The spider in my garage yesterday was about that size. Thought it was going to get me. But I did come out the victorious one in the spider battle. Tiger Milanos, we have a 9-piece snapshot collection of the Tiger Milanos. This is a combination of hardwood handles and also the comp handles. So when you see these bright colors, those will be your comp. We have the silver wood, redwood. This is a comp, what we refer to as Stagallon. The red, the lemon, the off-white, and there is a bubblegum pink. They also have the brass features too. Cocobolo, the black forest wood, and then your emerald green, the gray. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so it's half and half on how they mix those up. Tiger Milanos, snapshots. Gosh, those are just, is it $9.78 a piece? Not bad at all. 4 7/8 on the handle. That's really a cool looking collections for you knife collectors out there. And I know there's, of course, we have our pocket knife collectors, but I was just talking to a guy the other day. He loves a snapshot. He collects and gathers up all the snapshots he can find. So that might be a good idea for Delbert. 102706 on the Tiger Milanos. Here's our saddle horn 6-shooter. This looks like the Ocoee River brand. And we have 6 different handle materials, same matching frames. This one's genuine abalone, so it's a solid piece of abalone front and back. Then they do a clear coat over that. Gosh, that's just $9.67 a piece. Abalone should be more like $30. Stag bone resin, ram's horn, buffalo horn, Oh, the red. Notice this jigging on this particular one, because on the red they did a flame stitch jig and it zigzags back and forth. It's really, really cool. And here's our cracked ice. Back around to the stag bone resin. $9.67. Saddlehorn trappers are wonderful knives to carry because they're 3.5 inches. They're curved. You have that one bolster, brass pins, brass liners. A premium trapper is quite a bit bigger, so this is just a nice design. A Saddlehorn trapper is a really good design, easy knife to carry. With the simple 2 blades and a Koi River, gosh, they make some fantastic knives. They've been around a long time, Koi River. I think maybe, I say a long time, I believe it's 10 years. Benny Howell in South Carolina, congratulations to you, Benny. You are a winner. And we'll have one more name to announce, and then we will spin the wheel here at the end of the hour. How about some ducks in a box? Ducks in a box. These are Steel Warriors. Doctor knives. Case has put their doctor knives back in the vault. They let them out of the vault for maybe 6 months and then put doctor knives back in the vault. We did the reverse of that. I guess just fill in the gap. It was perfect timing for us. Wasn't really planned that way, but it just so happened that we have doctor knives and we have them in an 8-piece set here. But there is genuine abalone that you're looking at, the American flag series, red, white, and blue, with that American flag. Here's the Cancun blue, the spatula blade, your 2-blade, and then here's the red. We have the buffalo horn and the chestnut jig. I think that's the last one that came in, our chestnut jig. This one is made with pearl and oyster. When it comes around, you'll see the striping. Genuine mother of pearl, genuine oyster shell right here. They've inlaid those, made a solid handle. It gives it lots of dimension. They're all different. They're all designed a little bit different, the way that they've inlaid those handles. These are going to be Rockwell tested also, 5658. Here's winter age. Get a winter age too. Ask your operator about our displays. We do have the big 12x18 displays that item number is 615. They're $39.95, but a display would also be a perfect addition to a knife set like that. Docs in a box. We just sold another one. Thank you so much for tuning in, shopping with us on our Wednesday giveaway night where we spin the prize wheel. Earlier in our first show, we offered the Marbles buffalo horn jigged fixed blades with the stainless steel blades. This is the duo that has the Damascus blades. I know the stainless steel, we just had a few of those sets left. This Damascus, hand-folded, forged, beautiful. It's like artwork on the blades, the way that this Damascus is hand-folded and forged. $94.63. One is 9.5, the other's 10.5. And you can see the differences too as far as the blade designs go and the handle. You have the different stripes, the red and the white spacers. Here's your leather sheaths. Good old Marbles. Boy, they make some good looking knives. Here's the embossing on the leather sheaths. I give you $20 for that leather sheath. You're paying $47.32 for the knife and the leather sheath. Not bad. They really offer the best deals I know on buffalo horn fixed blades. If that was Case, it would be, they have a stainless steel fixed blade by Case, and it's over $100. This is our lady leg knives, gearing up for Christmas. You know we have fewer than 100 days to Christmas, right? 2 of these will be made in genuine mother of pearl. One is in oxhorn, the other is in the stag bone resin. Lady leg knives are 3 1/4. Perfect stocking stuffers, or they could be the main gift, because mother of pearl with the blue stripe or the candy stripe, the one that's done in red, I'm going to put that in my top 5 of favorites at the moment. They've crimped the shoe and branded the bolster. You'll see the O and the R for a Coe River that's branded, engraved into the bolster. 102533. We were just discussing the Hella Skinners today and how quickly we have gone through these. And this one's called the Egan. It's $129.95. We only have one left. That is burl wood on the handle. And from what I understand, that's a carbon steel core, but it's also a triple laminated stamp. They have a unique way of making this blade. Of course, that's why they're different from everybody else. It's basically a hidden trade secret. Like, we don't know specifically how that's made. That's their thing.
So you're saying the inside core on this is carbon. Well, you know how we have some knives that are carbon on the inside but titanium coated? They've probably done something very similar to that, I guess.
But there's more to it. They just won't release the info.
Well, I don't blame them. It's a super knife.
The Hella is actually made in Norway. It's been around since 1932. Two brothers started the knife company. Still going strong today. There's your leather sheath. It will come with a polishing cloth and one color at the moment, unless we can get our hands on some more of them.
Hey, how about a Cobra Strike? That'll get you attention. Item number 102257. There's 2 pieces in this deal. Retail $55.33, but you only pay $24.87. There's a Stockman right there with the Cobra skin, and it's got the acrylic laminated over it. And it's by Steel Warriors, so the fit and finish is going to be excellent. It's 440 stainless steel. And here is your straight hunter down below it. That's the coon skinner, or the coon hunter. And it has also the Cobra skin handle on it. Full tank construction. It comes with a nylon sheath. You're getting both of these pieces now with Cobra skin. They put the acrylic over the top of it to keep you from messing up the skin there. All right, and those were $24.80. Here's a sling blade, Cobra. Free shipping on this one. Retail is $220. Item number 102212, $82.50. Fancy handle work there, Sheila. 18 ball bearing opening system, liner lock. It's got a pocket clip on the back side, and it's got that vertical or horizontal sheath carry right there with the fast clip opening device on the front of it. 5 inches closed.
This is the 8CR.
8CR steel on it, CNC cut on the handle. You know, I feel like that sooner or later, and I think sooner, we're going to be drawing another name here. What do you think?
Let's do it. We're going to spin the prize wheel.
Mark Cato in California. Mark?
Mark,
All right. They're telling me to go ahead and spin. Is that what you're telling me?
go ahead and spin.
Here we go. Let's see what you good folks have come up with. See what we got.
You might hit the jackpot. I've been trying forever.
No, I
Nope.
just missed it. See what I hit here.
Fixed blade.
Hey, Buck Creek in that fixed blade right there. There's nothing wrong with that.
Wow, that
Yep.
is a good item.
There's nothing wrong with that. If you can't hit the jackpot, I'll take that.
Buck Creek, and I think that's a rosewood handle too. Up sweet, but this time of year, that's what folks are looking for. Those deer hunters. That's a goodie.
This is the time of year for sure.
Yeah. So congratulations to all the winners this hour, last hour. Todd Boone, he'll be coming up next. Also, Jim Frost is dropping by. He has a few words to say.
Thank you for being with us. Don't forget about our giveaway on November the 8th.
Yes.
Just go to cutlerycorner.net and register for that. You don't even have to buy anything. For those of you who are purchasing, don't worry about it because your name is already in the box. That's about November the 8th, I do believe.
the
That is
8th.
correct.
Go to
I
our
will give away one of
website.
those. See you next time. God bless.
Winner.